She's a red-headed firecracker, the toughest can be. Them thrilling back, but still living carefree with a lazy eye that don't bother her none. She's the kind of woman that gets the job done. Oh yeah, they call her the Watcher. Crazy, the God-fearing cowgirl who ain't lazy. She rides like the wind, ain't nothing she can't handle, with a heart of gold and a spirit you can't wrangle. No, no, watch out for the Watcher. Crazy, she'll knock you out with a punch that's crazy. Don't mess with this cowgirl, you're bound to lose. She's the toughest gal around, she'll leave you singing the blues.
Well, good evening, everybody, for the second time today. Y'all get blessed with my wonderful presence. It is 9:36 p.m., November the 8th, 2025, and it's still a little too hot for my liking outside here in Brazos County, Texas. Thank you all for taking time to be here this evening, because what I'm fixing to talk about is actually something pretty serious. So I'm glad I did the live that I did earlier, and got some of the shit talking out, because and I tell y'all, every time I go fishing, there is a lesson to be learned. And honey, let me tell you, I'm learning it. I'm learning it. And I'm gonna pull a Charlie. We're gonna do a reach one, teach one moment. Anyways, so it's been a crazy evening since I got home. I just happened to watch something, and I was blown away by what I saw. And we'll probably get to it at some point in a little bit. But anyways, so I watched, and I'll end up dropping the link to it and everything in chat so y'all can watch it all from beginning to end. And I was like, holy shit. I thought that I had some crazy thoughts sometimes, or I said some crazy shit sometimes. I thought that I'd seen a lot of like outlandish shit here on the YouTube streets, right? And I listened to this person talk and the things that they said. And I happen to know that at least in part of what they said was just not the truth. And we all know, we've watched it happen time and time again with Skidmark and Shithead, that people will take a narrative and they'll create something out of nothing. And I know that just in the time that we've had to go through it with JT, you know, it can get bad. It can get real bad. If you're not a mentally strong person, it can push you over the edge. Even if you are a mentally strong person, I believe that there are certain things that can push you to that precipice. And
Hey,
I know in the last 3 years, I've been pushed very close
hey,
to that point of having to make a choice between what I want to do and what I need to do. Sometimes that choice is not easy. It is really not easy. And okay. Sorry about that. I had to figure something out real quick. So anyhow, um,
hey,
how do I want to put this? Um, oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate your Cash App. And I don't call people out by name when they send me Cash Apps because I don't want to mess nothing up for anybody. So thank you. Beekeeper, it's just Robbie. It's good to see y'all. And everybody else, it's good to see y'all too. So I'm sorry, I'm not doing the normal like meet and greet, and break the ice and all that bullshit, y'all. I'm actually in trying to process like a chain of events that's happened this evening. And um I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to work this one backwards. Normally, I would start at the beginning and do my commentary, and we would work our way through it till the end and all that great stuff, right? I think I'm going to do it a little bit different. Um, just for the never mind. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm having to talk myself through this because I want to be really careful about what I say. And the reason that I want to be careful about what I want to choose the correct words to use because I want people to really understand. When somebody says something about you or they take part of a situation and they try to weaponize that to the point of pushing you over the edge, there's a problem. There's a problem. When you put a jacket on somebody without the proper documentation or proof, there's a problem, a real big problem. And I just happen to be one of those people that when I see something happen, and I've had the opportunity to look at some things myself, and then I take my educational background and my experience, I can critically think about a situation and determine if I agree with A or B or C. And when I make that determination, until I'm shown differently, I'm going to stick by that. I'm going to 100% stick by that unless I am given valid proof. Okay. And I'm going to talk about what's valid proof to me because my definition of valid proof may be different from someone else's. But because of my educational background and my past experiences, that actual proof has to stand up in a court of law. Or like you have, if it's not something that's um, been documented in a court of law, when it comes to putting a jacket on somebody, like calling them a pedophile or a chomo or um, a Nazi, uh, a junkie. Have I been guilty of the last one? Absolutely. I've said, talking shit. I've said some things about people. And don't think for 1 second that I'm not going to call myself out if I see some error in my ways. But what I saw, and I've seen it, I've seen this building of, I don't, it's like a fucking pressure cooker. Um, and you have two completely different communities like completely different. And these two worlds collide. And you start watching and you pay attention and it's so important to go out and really examine things for yourself. It's so important. Don't ever be someone that sits in a chat room and listens to the person speaking and hangs on their every word and believes everything that they say. Don't take it as gospel. Go fact check them. That's right, Deborah. Just because you dislike someone doesn't mean that you go make some serious fucking accusations about them. You don't. Not for this petty shit. Not like I will sit here and tell everybody first and foremost, I don't have a lot of fucking clue about that whole mob genre, uh, what their dealings are, how everything is played out. I've got 3 years worth of bullshit with this fucking community that I've had to keep up with. There's no way I'm gonna know the ins and outs of everything. But I do know that I've met some really fucking down to earth, cool people that I feel at this point in this amount of time when I've looked at because they're split just like we were. And then we have a few stragglers from like other communities that I don't really know where they come from, but they're ours now, like Charlie and Just Blaze. And we have a few others that'll remain nameless. But anyhow, carrying on. Um, but if you look at the big picture, because I'm a big picture kind of fucking person, you've got the mob genre and then us. I don't even know what to call us, to be honest with you. I really have no fucking idea. The fake PI sector, I don't know. Um, there's so many parallels. So many. But there are some major differences as well. And I've watched a lot of these people. Thank you, Miss Canada. From back in January. It's been almost a year. Can you believe that? It's been almost a fucking year already. And I've seen a lot of shit. I've seen a lot of, pew pew, back and forth. And when I say back and forth, it's different. It's different from how like I handled things with Jim and Mark. It's different than how, yes, Carmela, it is a fucking cesspool. And today I realized just how much more of a fucking cesspool it is. And you know what? I'm not normally one to hold back. And tonight, I'm not going to start holding back. I'm just going to put it out there. Um, I've met people and found out things about them, down the road and was able to say, hey, I don't agree with this and wash my hands of it and walk away. That's what you do. Period. If something don't fit you, leave it for the next person and keep it moving. You know, and there are going to be those things, right? So let me just light this cigarette and then I'll get on to the rest of this bullshit because y'all gonna have to help me out through this one for real. Y'all really gonna have to help. Like my heart feels like it's skipping beats and shit. Because I don't know whether to be pissed off. I don't know whether to be sad. Um, I really don't know exactly what the emotions are that I feel right now, but cigarette time. But I do know that there's some sick motherfuckers here on the YouTubes. He is never behaving crazy brat. Hey, hotspot. So okay, working backwards. A little while ago, before I set this show up, I was scrolling around and somebody sent me a link to a show. Thank you, crazy brat. Um, hey, short coin. I clicked on and started listening, and I thought, here we go again. Seen this song and dance before. And and I'm just gonna say now, before we really get to rolling, that the material I'm gonna use is gonna be under fair use because I'm going to critique it and I'm going to give commentary to it, whether you fucking like it or not. So, um, I happen to be sent a link to Jesse's show. So I went over there and somebody was asking me if I happened to know who a particular person was that was from this other community. And I do. I've seen him a few times. I can't really say that I know him, but I've seen him a few times. And so I listen, of course, and hear what's going on. But before that, I had watched a live premiere on another channel. And that is actually where it started, was on that one. And I'm giving you this backstory so you can understand where this is coming from. But I'm having to work backwards for a reason. Anyways, this first link that I'm going to drop in the chat is for Jesse Roth's channel. And the reason that I'm dropping this link in the chat is because I am fixing to critique and give a little bit of commentary on something. And if she wants to strike this video, by all means, she's more than welcome to. So be aware if this goes down. I do have a backup, and chances are you will find me there. Whether it's playing her actual thing or not, that will be determined. But nonetheless, copyright and fair use disclaimer. You might put it in Chat GPT sometime and ask it to break it down for you and tell you what it actually means, so you people will quit false flagging, reporting, copyright striking whatever channels. Read it and understand. You motherfuckers don't have what you need in order to be able to win one, because you haven't taken the legal necessary steps to do so. And most people, not all people, but most people are not going to pay out the money to take someone to court in the 10 days that they have to do so if the counter notification is accepted. Spirit of New Orleans, because we're in retrograde right now. And retrograde tells me I need to go backwards. So, Ellen, it's good to see you, love. I miss you so much. We're going to have to do a fun night where you can come up on panel and hang out because I really do miss you. I do. So, we're going to take a moment to listen, and I will be pausing this. I'm not going to be looking at chat. Sorry, chat. And I'm going to be giving my commentary. So if it's something really important that you want me to see, put a question mark at the end of whatever you ask me. The Spirit of New Orleans, can I play it? You gonna let me do that? Thank you. I appreciate you. Now, you know you're one of my favorite people on here. Don't be getting the big head because I gave you a wrench. Okay? You can't be mean to me no more ever. I'm just saying. So, thank you. I appreciate you. And you can drop your channel link too, if you like. So, anyways, moving right along. I don't see your questions right now. Hopefully, I'll see them in a minute. And I'm not going to go through this whole show. It's going to be very directed at a certain situation.
And why didn't you tell me you were on? I sent out a robo-text for your black ass.
I'm sorry. I didn't even know if I was going to end up coming on.
By the way, there's a congratulations in order. I mean, this is a big congratulations.
Okay. So I'm going to stop this right here for a second because thank you, Ellen. I appreciate you very much. Well, I'm glad you don't believe in censorship. I appreciate that. These fucking people. So they pop up on the screen. This guy that I was asked if I knew this person. And like I said, I've seen this person a couple of times. So I don't know them. Hey, Polly. But I have seen them around. So when they started talking about this, like I go and look him up.
I just got word that Edna has not smoked a cigarette since last Friday.
Now that's real fucked up. And we know that he's a real fucked up kind of person. Because only someone that is fucking demented in the mind would say some shit like that. It's not cute. It's not funny. It's fucking brutal. No empathy. No nothing. Just pure fucking disrespect. Pure disrespect.
Behave.
Jesse, I just want to say to you, you're a poor excuse for a woman to sit up there and say, Jim, behave. Are you kidding me? You don't have more backbone than that? Weren't you up there sounding like a fucking dying orca whale on panel? Hell, you posted 2 comments on her obituary. You act like she was your best friend. And all you're going to say to him is, Jim, behave. Bitch, have you lost your mind? Where are your fucking morals at? Okay, I'm going to calm down. Breathe.
Be nice, please. Edna was our friend. All right. So the one that was just 50,000.
That shit right there just made me see red. It really made me see red. Not because I know Edna so well, not because of anything more other than this woman sat up here on this panel and let this man mock a woman she threw herself on the fucking floor about. And she thinks that she has the moral high ground to say things about other people and then not get called on the motherfucking carpet about her own bullshit. But wait, it gets better.
Minutes ago. It goes at Tony SoFlo forever. I'm sorry to bother you, but I was just told my husband unalived himself because he refused to talk shit without getting to know you.
Okay. The person, which people that have been over in my neck of the woods are probably not going to know who this person is. A few of you might, but most of you are not going to probably know this person, I don't think. If you do, it is what it is. Excuse me. And I'm just going to keep it straight 100 with you guys. It is not about the person at all. It's about the big picture of what's fucking happening. So.
And he was bullied to death until 8 a.m. this morning. He had nothing against anyone. Please don't let him die for no reason. To say a prayer, please. I don't believe this. 7 hours ago. Wow. Figure now I can't find the show that drove my husband to unalive himself. You're all disgusting grown men with no lives. Russell was a man. I could focus on my children and the rest of my life, all the people I saw right.
Okay. So what I'm going to do next is I'm fixing to drop the link of the channel that she's reading this from. Hey, Dom, how are you? Okay, so she's reading this from this guy, Sal channel. And apparently, allegedly, and I don't, like I said, I don't know this guy personally. I've seen him a couple of times up on some panels. Community page read is very interesting. But keep in mind, this is not about the actual person for me. Okay. We're gonna take our time and lay it out.
Right. He was poor junkie. His best
Yeah, I
friend.
don't know who's writing this. It looks Salish, like he might have been the one that posted it. You know, I would hope that his wife is a little more literate than this. So, but I can't imagine Sal wrote that. because I mean, this is a guy who's supposedly a semester away from becoming a physician's assistant or a doctor or whatever the fuck. This guy sounds retarded.
Okay. So you hear Jim present it like, yes, Carmela, it is. You hear Jim present it like, you know, I don't know, this sounds like it's him and it sounds retarded. So he's basically saying, we know what he's saying, right? Hey, how is that even happening? Sorry. I'm never. Okay, that's what I was waiting for. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so now, now that I know that allegedly, Sal is saying on this community page that, you know, or it's his wife is saying that he unalived himself. And then you got Angel comes up later, and I want to go ahead and get this part out first. Angel comes back and says later that Sal messaged her 45 minutes ago. Okay. Now, when I've seen Sal, I'm going to be real honest. Like, you can go watch his channel. You can look at his channel. I don't know the guy from Adam. Haven't watched a lot of him. Don't know anything about him. None of that shit. But it definitely seems like there's something. I don't know if he's been on drugs and got off of them. I don't know if he's on the spectrum. I really don't know. But you can tell that there's something that's a little bit different from the rest of us, or most of us. And I've seen people pick at him, and not a problem, Dom. I understand. I've seen people picking at him and shit like that, but you know, he seems to have a pretty good personality and just kind of laughs it off. So, anyways,
I don't know. I'm getting hiccups. Sorry about that.
I looked into Sal DeFelice. I was trying to find a phone number or something. And I even posted over on that page. It since has been taken down. I don't know who. That's what. But I basically. Oh, hold on. I'm getting it back.
Okay, so Jim, he starts. I've tried to get in touch with somebody. He sees this up there. He's trying to get in touch with somebody, just like with the whole situation with Edna, right? He's got to get the jump on everything. Y'all, these are some sick motherfuckers. They are really some sick motherfuckers.
Very interesting stuff. You guys know that side of that community better than I do. You know,
some of them are really fucked up. I mean,
yeah, I there's a lot of people. I just, you know, as much as people think I watch these shows, I really don't. You know, I hear bits and pieces here and there, but I don't really put much into it because I don't watch them. Got Miss Scott Ross. So now that I guess what was
And you sold it, you fucker. I'm
I look like a college educated
she could have been up all night. Who knows?
collegeologist. And somebody's in the back. Is somebody in the back?
much into. He was mentally ill. Effing.
I can't imagine that somebody's wife is this illiterate.
Really fucked up. I mean,
Yeah, I there's a
Sorry.
lot of people. I just, you know, as much as people think I watch these shows, I really don't. You know, I hear bits and pieces here and there, but I don't really put much into it because I don't watch them. I hope this isn't true. It says something. He got a harassing prank call at 8 a.m. Don't know how to write this, but the very few sweet, caring people that always texted him.
Somebody's in the back. Is somebody in the back chat?
Let me look. Oh, we've got Belby. Yes.
Okay, bring her up.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Belvia is a damn nut job. Yeah, I know, Angela. He's not dead. I just said that, and I don't have the DVR thing on, so you can't rewind and go back in my show. But yeah, I just said that. So he immediately is trying to take the jump and say, "No, he's not dead, Sonny." So he tries to get the jump on it. Say, "I've tried to reach out." Blah 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 blah. He wants to be the first in line to get the information so he can start twisting the narrative. And what's going to end up happening is the guy's not dead. So guess what? Jim is fixing to have his turn with him. And what it's about, I'll tell you, what it's about is doing shit to people to push them over the edge. And JT has a way of trying to do that. And he just so happens to have merged himself with people in a community that are the exact same way. Carmela, I agree. It is a game for them. It is an absolute game. And they don't care who they fucking hurt. They don't care. Polly, she's the one that's got the big head and the giganticism disease or whatever syndrome.
Okay.
It's real Belvy. Belvy, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. I
Hi,
just
Bill.
wanted to say hello. I wanted to
Hey,
say
what's
hello to
going on?
everybody.
Hi, Bill.
How's everybody doing? I'm sorry to hear. Everybody's dying. What the fuck is going on? I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. I don't know. I'm just hearing of this. I hope it's not true. Gosh.
Who's Sal?
Sal is a guy who came on Angel Gotti's a couple of times that we know of since we've been there. He was kind of a character. He only had 4 teeth. They were all on the bottom. Big, heavy set guy. He was supposedly going back to college to be a psychologist. And just he told us all kinds of stories on Angels one time of smoking crack. And he was just addicted to crack. And I don't know. There's all kinds of shit with the guy. Hard to explain.
Well, it's
Okay, so now, back when he first started, remember, he was acting like he didn't really know much. He didn't know much about him. But now, guess what? Oh, he's that crackhead dude. Exactly, Dom. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? It's because they're easy to manipulate. That's why. And you can make them, he can make them dance, monkey. That's what he likes to do. He can fucking manipulate them and toy with them and make them do stupid shit, talk them into doing stupid shit. People, the other thing too is there are some people out there that are so fucking weak-minded that they see this shit and think, oh, if I jump on board with this, guess what? He'll fucking stick up for me. He'll attack people for me. He'll protect me. No, he won't. Not true. He's going to make content out of it. Yep, exactly, hotspot. Agreed.
seems like she's grateful to.
What's wrong? You don't like the truth being shown? That's okay, because I watched a lot more of it, bitch, and I can talk about it. So that's exactly what the fuck I will do, is talk about it. So if you, I dropped the link to Sal's over there in my chat earlier. You can go check it out whenever you feel, if you even feel like you want to try to read that shit. So it goes on, and oh yeah, you know what? That's how you know when they're fucking pussies and they can't handle the truth being told about themselves. So it goes on. Jim continues to do his shit. Yeah, I know. He continues to do his little shit talking and yada, yada, yada. And then Angel comes up. And Angel kind of addresses this little situation a little bit, not too much. She's more talking about Edna. And again, I ask, if you really cared about Edna, why do you let Jim say and do what he does? Why do you chalk that up to just being Jim? Don't you have a backbone? You sure want people to think that you do. I heard your little underhanded, under a veil of how you spoke your words, your little threat that was made, Angel, and about how you care for Jeff. You care for that kid. And because of what I watched before that, I went, what in the fuck is wrong with these people? What is wrong with them? They think that death is a game. They think that someone taking their own life is a game. And then you turn around and act like you're so sad that Edna passed away. And you let this fucking schmuck say the things that he says about her. You're a sick bitch. A sick bitch. You want to talk about karma. Karma. Well, you know what, bitch? You got a hell of a lot of fucking karma coming for you. I don't think that I've ever met a woman as vile as you are. You play the victim, but you sure stir that shit pot. And anytime somebody claps back at your ass, you fucking sit there and cry like a little bitch. But what about what they did to me? What about me? Bitch, please. What about you? Who the fuck are you? You're nobody. You're just the stepdaughter. I've been asking you for a minute which of my daddies you were talking about. Haven't heard that response yet. No conscience whatsoever. None. None at all. I don't know if he is in the hospital. I have no knowledge of that whatsoever. What I do know is that Angel had come back up and said that Sal had messaged her. So your guess is as good as mine. I try not to harbor hate in my heart. I really do. It's deadly. It's toxic. Unforgiveness is deadly. It's toxic. It'll eat you up. But I have pure disdain for this bitch right now. And Jim. And Mark. I really do. Because regardless of everybody's differences or what people have been through. Oh, and there's one other one, and we're going to get to that one in just a minute. Because I have something to say about it. And It's probably against my better judgment to say anything at all right now, but fuck it. Just fuck it. I'm going to say it because I feel strongly enough about it that I'll take whatever comes. Put it that way. But Angel wants everybody to really fucking, what about me? They've done this and they've done that. Well, you know what, Angel? You have no integrity. You don't have a strong moral compass. You fucking dry snitch on people. You fucking stab people in the back. You use people. You try to manipulate situations, people's thoughts or their perceptions to get adoration from people because you spent your whole life in the fucking background being nothing and you wanted to be something. I'll tell you what you are. You're a fucking piece of shit. You're not even fucking worthy enough to shine my fucking boots. I'm not going to take away from you the fact that John Gotti was your dad. I'm not going to take that away from you. Was he your biological father? Who knows? We'll probably never truly know. And not that it really fucking matters, other than it might lend a hand into people understanding why you are the way you are. And the only reason that I'm even going to speak on it is because I had to learn it from myself or for myself. You see, because my dad abandoned me. And another man stepped in his place and chose to raise me as his own. And I lived through having those abandonment issues, those daddy issues, which is why the fuck I'm single. Because I don't need a dad. I don't need a father. I don't think you really have healed from the things in your life that have happened. And you take that shit and you turn it and twist it and you make it to be about everybody else. But you're the one that's sick. You are. Sick that you would allow people on the internet to pimp and prostitute your family name the way that they're doing. For what? I can imagine that over the years, you've probably turned off the internet and gone into your bedroom and shed some tears. You might even have to take some antidepressants and shit like that to help you get through it. I heard you say that you married your first husband really quickly. And you later regretted it. There were a lot of things you said that night on Leanne's panel. And I'm sure Leanne still has that show. So we can definitely go back and revisit that sometime. But I asked you some questions for a reason. Because I watched how you did me, But then I started watching how you did even those people you called your friends. When I first started watching you, you were really different from how you are now. And maybe it's because I've learned more about you by watching you. Because I don't have to listen to anything that anybody else says about you. I see it for myself. And I'm not the dumb motherfucker that Jim likes to make me out to be. At all. I'm sure that life, the way you had to live it growing up, was probably not the all-American dream life to have. Maybe some people might idolize that and think that it was. But I guarantee you that there are a lot of things that this poor white piece of trash right here had that you would never, ever have or understand. Because even the man that decided to raise you as his own was never there. He was larger than life. He was called the Teflon Don for a reason. He was flashy. And that's ultimately what was his downfall, right? And so I sit there and I look at you, this woman who all of a sudden in her quote unquote golden years wants to start pimping and prostituting the family name because she's always hidden in the shadows. Why were you always hidden in the shadows? Why were you always different from the others? Hmm? Fucking piece of trash. You are a fucking piece of trash. You let this motherfucker and what's so bad, Angel, is it's not just him. It's not just him that you've allowed to do this. I've seen other people that you've let up there, like Tony Buick, for example. I saw something go down with Chicago Muscle, Tony Silo, and Tony Buick. And I'm going to be honest, Tony Buick's not my favorite person. He's a nice guy. He's always been respectful. But he's just not an entertaining person to me. And they sat up there and fucking degraded that man and talked to him like he was a piece of dog shit on the bottom of somebody's shoe. That was your channel. You were responsible for that. But you weren't there. You was putting the baby down. Tell you a little piece of advice, Angel. Stop bringing up your family if you don't want them drug into this shit. Because when you constantly bring them up, other people are going to take that and run with it. I'm not tonight. I'm not there yet. You ain't pushed me that far. You don't have that much power. because you're that weak. But I've sat and I've watched all of this, the repeated trashing of people. And I mean, you fucking called me a felon. I've never been charged with a crime. Never. Hey, Kalea, it's good to see you. You had to retract that shit. You'd have done better if you would have fact checked the little punk bitch that told you that shit, because he did tell you I was a felon. Him and his fucking punk ass brother have done that over and over again. Angel, you were a member on my channel. I know you went back and watched my fucking videos. You know how I know you did? Because you fucking apologized to me, bitch. You wouldn't have fucking apologized to me for how I was treated if you hadn't seen it. Or would you? You think you're smart. Well, motherfucker, you're not that smart. Hang on. I don't necessarily want to jump off into that whole mob genre's bullshit, because they got way more bullshit and they got it way going on at a way heightened level that I don't particularly care for. Yes, she is. She's always the fucking victim. And I mean, some of those people over there, I don't like fucking eye dumps. I don't even like eye dumps. He talks 10 miles of shit about me. But the way that they treat him, it's fucking wrong. You don't sit there and fucking call out other people for the shit that they do when you're doing worse. And you're doing worse to your very own fucking quote unquote supporters, friends, whatever the fuck you want to call them today. Just like with fucking Palomina. 1 minute she likes Palomina. The next minute she's talking down her nose at her. Exactly, Deborah. Don't act the bully victim. You gonna point that bully finger, then understand you are too. Because if you can't fucking come out and say what you need to say without these underhanded threats and shit, if you can't be a real woman and put it all out there on the table for people and mean it and stand by it, what the fuck are you even doing here? Oh, wait, I know. You're feeding your narcissistic mind while trying to fill your pocketbook and pimping out and prostituting your family name. You trash bag fucking bitch. Yep, Kalea, that's how they are. They can't stand the truth. They can't stand the clapback. Yeah, if anybody is disrespectful at the moment to anybody else in my chat that's been around and they're new here, boot them the fuck out. And let me just address Pizza, what your comment you made a minute ago about black women with daddy issues taking white women home. You don't think black women take white men home? I think I said women, but black men home? You're a fucking idiot. You washed up fucking crackhead. Shut the fuck up and don't ever bring your bitch ass back over to my channel because we're not good. I don't do racist shit. My son is half black. You gonna call me a nigger lover? I don't play that fucking bullshit. Hear me and hear me well. Don't ever come here with that fucking shit. We're in 2025. If you can't handle yourself better than that, then you fucking need to go jump off a fucking bridge. Have some fucking respect. And for what it's worth, I don't give a shit if someone calls me that. Because guess what? My stepdaddy did too. Now, and this is all going to tie in together in just a minute. And it might be where I lose some people, and that's fine. I'm not afraid to lose folks. I've lost enough in my life. So losing some people on the internet because they don't have any real fucking integrity to stand for what they truly believe in. When I discovered Angel's channel and, started looking at different content creators in this, I hate calling it the mob genre because not everybody is, I don't view everybody as necessarily mob genre, right? Just like over here, people look at some of us as the Jim Terry community or whatever. I don't identify with that. Used to. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Wolf. I appreciate that. But I went around and I took time about 2 months, I guess, to really go through and pick through and watch stuff about people. And I was sent stuff from people, and I went and I watched this and I watched that and started chatting in different chats. And there were a lot of people that, didn't like each other. I'm not one to go along with the crowd because it feels good and you get accolades. I'm more of one to go against the grain because that's just how I look at things. I don't always see things the way the crowd sees them. I don't need people to prop me up. If I feel strongly about something or someone, then it doesn't matter what the cost is. I'm going to do the right thing. I was sent something a long time ago, back in the beginning. And I looked at it. I researched it. I dug deep. And I looked at the big picture. I went back in history and found things that I could. And again, I relied on my education and my past experience to come to a determination that I was okay with. And I don't care who you are, you don't like it. When I get finished saying what I'm fixing to say, we'll never have to speak again. We can part ways and it'll be fine. But it's come to a point where I feel like I need to address it because it makes me angry. It makes me angry when I hear some of the shit that I've heard this evening. When they sit there and they fucking support and they prop up a motherfucker that has tried to do the exact fucking thing to me without proof. And you got these fucking mindless idiots that gobble it up like it's the best meal that they've ever had. I was sent a video that was put out about somebody. And when I started watching the video and looking at it, I could tell just from what I was seeing that some of that stuff was tampered with. It was doctored. A lot of it didn't make a lot of sense because there were gaps, there were holes. And so I did a little checking myself, did a little research myself. I read, I paid attention, I asked questions. And they were hard questions. Hard because I didn't really feel like I had a right to ask them. But I wasn't going to put myself in a situation to not give someone a chance to tell me themselves. And I damn sure wasn't going to judge someone based off of what was very weak shit. Because that's what it was. Shit. Um, hmm. I'm a very analytical person. Always have been. Part of what I've done for a living for a very long time. I pay attention to detail. I hear things, I see things. And I'm able to see patterns. I'm able to, and I'm a human, so I don't get it right all the time. But the majority of the time, because I'm damn good at what I do, I have a tendency to see things very quickly. And I know that it went through our community. I know that there were some people that felt differently than I feel about it. And that's okay. Those people didn't have the balls to have a conversation about it. And I think that that's pretty much a bitch move, but it is what it is. Life has been fine. Y'all give me just one quick second. Okay. So, I was approached by a few different people, and I was questioned in a way that, God bless you. You good? Okay. I was questioned in a way that like was really fucking respectful, but I let it go. I let it go and just moved on and had, had my viewpoint of it and just wasn't gonna talk about it, wasn't gonna bring it up. But then what happens is, I took some time to actually get to know this person, to watch this person. And the people around them. And what I found is that while we've all done things that we're not fucking proud of, you watch someone long enough and you see who they are. They will show you. And he showed me that he's an honest person. Because when I asked the hard questions, he gave me honest answers. I think the thing that has probably pushed me closest to the edge on here honestly was the day that the Thanksgiving morning that Jim called me and told me that he had an interview with someone that said that I diddled my child and he called me a pedophile. I would take my own life before I ever hurt a child. Period. And I don't care who you are, male or female. When that accusation is launched, it's hurtful. It's also something that'll make a motherfucker see red. And I did. You can ask Leanne. Because she caught the wrath of that. She did that morning. We're not required to air all of our dirt out on the internet because we turn this on and go live. That's not what YouTube requires. If there's drama that happens between family members, We're not required to report that on here. It's nobody's business. It's personal. It's nobody else's business to try to expose these things. But they do it because they're weak. If they told the truth, if they actually told the truth, it would be a different story. But they don't tell the truth. They take bits and pieces of something and they twist it and they make it into something it's not. Kind of like when Jim throws out his timeline of events about me moving to New Jersey or New York, who I dated while I was there, why I left, stuff about my son, why he went off the deep end. And as he's out there digging, he discovers that my sister's ex-husband was in prison, or is in prison still, for possession of child pornography. So he made an assumption and he's said it. He's said it on Angel's panel. He has said it on Shark Hitters. He said it on Christine's. He said it on Johnny's. Just like he spread all that shit about Johnny being a chomo. He did it to me. But he was so far off on everything that I had to really, and I left YouTube for 2 months. For 2 months. And I sat back and I watched and I waited, and I really didn't. I after that, I was so fucking mad. So mad. Yes, Nooks, he did. He did it to your family also. Lacey H. Not that he called her that, but he talks about, her stepfather and her in a very sexually deviant way. Which I think we've all pretty much known and realized that he does have sexually deviant tendencies. There's no getting around that. And he seems to gather with people that are like-minded. So if anyone can relate to what that's like, I can. And when it comes to stuff like that, when it comes to just about anything, I'm not one to just roll over and not respond. It's just not in me. I wish that I had more self-control. I really do. Because the best thing for me would have been to laugh at his ass, ignore him, and move on. Because there is no truth to it. Maybe he was trying to, I don't know, project what happened to him. I don't really know. But there's someone else out there that I've had the opportunity to get to know, like I said earlier. And earlier today, I was sent another link before I was sent the one to Jesse's. And I listened to something and I was like, what the actual fuck is wrong with these people? There is something seriously wrong with these motherfuckers. Like this shit is not normal. I've listened to a few other guys that like to fucking attack women. Fucking scum of the earth. Scum of the earth. And I don't care personally what the beef is. If it's over words, especially, and you don't have the self-control to let things go, because that's actually the right thing to do over some fucking words. Especially when the words are true. Like it's in black and white. Like court documents. Convictions for stuff. And then I was going off on a bunny trail, so let me bring it back around. So I go watch this show and I listen, and I'm just sitting here going, what the actual fuck? Do these people not know each other better than this? Like, are people really this fucking throwed off? Are they really this throwed off that they'll go to these extremes? And I'm not going to play all of this either. I wish I could. I wish I had the time, the desire, and the fucking energy to do commentary on this whole fucking video, because it is the fucking whacked. It is whacked. Like I sat here and then I turn on, mind you, we're working this thing backwards, right? So I turn on Jesse after I listen to this shit. And I just sat back and went, what in the actual fuck is wrong with these people? Oh, yeah. I'm going to use this under fair use. And again, you want to file a copyright claim, go right ahead. Be my guest. I don't really give a shit at this point. I'm really sick and tired of people fucking lying on other people and slapping jackets on their back that can get their lives taken from them. This is not fucking scripted reality TV. This isn't the fucking movies. These are real people. I'm a real person. I didn't like when shit was done to me, and I'd be damned if I'm going to sit here and watch all this bullshit go down and just sit by and not say something, because it's wrong. It's wrong. And trust me, if anybody knows their fair share of wrong, it's me, because I've done my fair share of wrong. But what I haven't done is I haven't gone to these fucking extremes. I haven't done that. So, like I said, I'm going to just play a little bit of this. And then, Dragon, I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to cut this off and I'm going to walk away for a little bit. I'm not leaving YouTube, but I'm going to walk away for a little bit and I'm going to find my place of peace again, because these sick motherfuckers out here think that this shit is a game. No, this ain't no game. It's not. It shouldn't be. So, this channel here is called Phoebe Tales United. Now, let me just say that I know of Phoebe. James, is it James Canarsie? Jeff Canarsie? Phoebe. Because, and that's being nice. That's being nice. Jeff, thank you. See? But I heard enough to know that this dude is fucking mental. People, when it gets to this point, you need to completely log off of all electronics and go check yourself into an inpatient hospital and get psychiatric help. So, breaking news, Phoebe says MRE called the FBI on him, plus death threats. That's laughable in itself, but okay.
If it really knows what's going on. Absolutely amazing that on a Monday, they'll all say I'm a gangster who became a federal informant, which isn't true. Then on Tuesday, I don't know anybody in the life. To Wednesday, I invented my whole story, blah, 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 blah. You can't be all three. You either are a street guy or you're not a street guy. I have never come on here and said I was a gangster. I have street values. I've always said that. And I've always said anybody who wants to call my bluff, come to my neighborhood and you'll find out very quickly I'm not the one. I have no patience for bullshit. I have no patience for the stalking, the harassment of my family for over a decade. Enough is enough. Which leads me to what happened this week, which you guys are hearing about it because I'm not going to talk publicly about it. Nobody in my circle or outside of it really knows what's going on, but...
Okay. First red flag. If you're sitting there talking about it now, guess what? People know what's going on because you already ran your mouth. Take it easy, Paulie. I don't know this guy from Adam. I've seen some stuff here and there. I don't care to know him. I really don't. This one video right here tells me enough. It does. So I'm not going to sit up here and act like I know the ins and outs. I'm not going to act like I know the backstory because I don't. I do know that the person that he's talking about was good enough to be in Angel's home. And that's by Angel's own admission. Yep, Danielle. Ruben and I actually had a conversation about that because he pointed that out. He was like, oh my God, that's lines from a movie. You know, and when he said the phrase that there's people in my family, people in my circle don't even know what's going on, you're fucking lying, dude. If they don't know what's going on, it's because you're making the shit up. It's that simple. Because for the last decade or whatever else, apparently you've been out here doing what you do, bumping your cocksucker. Get a little more into this.
If you are going to attack my family and you are going to stalk me as a human being, and I respond and I make a documentary, or I respond to you on YouTube and you don't like it, why do you run to the feds? If I'm nobody and I'm some coward and a zero, why is the first thing you do run to the federal government for protection?
Okay. If y'all don't know, I know a lot of y'all know, but if y'all don't know, he's talking about MRE. This is the biggest fucking crock of shit, James Terry playbook shit that I have ever seen. Ever. And to say something like that, it's like, dude, are you fucking crazy? Yes, in my unprofessional opinion, he is absolutely crazy.
Why is that the first thing you do? And so you can imagine my astonishment as I'm coming back from Midtown and get stopped on my block by FBI agents.
Uh-huh. And what script did you get this from? Which movie? Because I don't really believe it. I really don't.
Asking me a lot of questions about me making threats online and all kinds of stuff. I have not made a threat towards anybody, but I'm about to. Straight up. This has reached the point where I can no longer bypass it. And what I mean by that is simply saying that this is what I do for a living. When you try to take that from me, and then on top of all of it, you sit on a computer and you say all this bullshit, and then you call the FBI on me.
Okay. So, Carmela, it would not surprise me at all. But doesn't it sound just like someone else we know? Maybe not near as over the edge triggered, but it sounds awfully familiar. When in fact, that person is the one that likes to call the law. And Skidmark, I know you'd love for me to do something like this. I'm not that stupid, bitch. I'm not. Just saying. We're gonna skip through some of this in just a minute. That was the big part right there. Because are you that dumb? Are you that dumb, son? Obviously, you are. Check yourself into a mental hospital, dude. Please. For your own sanity, you need help because you're delulu. And look, if this is what you do for a living, you suck at it. You suck. People see right through your bullshit. I'm some nobody redneck from Texas. I see through your bullshit. And I don't need anybody to tell me your backstory. Because I've dealt with another one just like you.
It just blows my mind. And I'm not going to go into all of the details. But I will say this. When you get stopped like that, your first reaction is to be a dick, to be sort of anti-authority, mouth off, but I didn't do that. I was quiet, I listened, and they told me some things, and I said, I don't give a shit. It is what it is. I gave them my lawyer's phone number, said, you want to question me or ask me anything? As far as what this pertains to, why you stopped here, then we'll sit down with my lawyer and you can ask me whatever. But they're not asking me about anybody I know, nothing like that. But they did bring up Philadelphia, which I thought was hilarious. Because they told me that they had a duty to let me know that there had been discussions about me getting hurt.
Okay. You will not be nominated for an Oscar or an Emmy or anything like that because you suck. You suck at doing this. You're so full of shit, your eyes are brown. Because they're not just going to tell you something. And you're not just going to miraculously change from a pattern of behavior and just listen. You're full of shit, dude. You are another fraudster. Another fraudster. And if you're triggered to this point that you do this kind of shit, it's time for you to stop. It's time for you to go in a different direction. Do something else. Retire from this because you've lost your ever-loving fucking mind.
And they thought, I guess, that I was going to turn around and go, oh, really? Well, let me tell you, nothing to.
Now, didn't he just say a minute ago that he wasn't going to go into all the detail? He didn't want to go into all the details. We're 4 minutes in on a 22-minute motherfucking video of him talking. And what is he doing? Not even 5 minutes in. And he's going into all the fucking details. Full of shit. Red flag. Woo.
To say. I said, all right, thank you. But then they brought up something else. They were there for two. It turns out they had come to my building complex twice, but missed me each time.
Oh, how miraculous is that? They came twice. Do you not think that the FBI would have the ability to get your phone number? Do you think that if they... I'm sorry. maybe I'm just a dumb country bumpkin. But if you've been humping around for 10 years doing this, you think that they just take a casual stroll up to your house, miss you, and just happen to come back and miss you again and not have somebody watching to see where you are, keeping better tabs on you? He means the FBI told him that the hitmen came by 2 times and he wasn't home? That's even fucking more ridiculous. Because they're not going to tell him that shit. How would they know? Wouldn't they have already made an arrest? If that were the case? If they had that much information? Like, do people actually believe this shit?
So I called my lawyer. I explained what was going on. And he says, you want me to call him? I said, no, fuck him. What do I care? So I'm going to make this very fucking clear. Very clear to multiple.
So your dumbass has been doing this for 10 years. You're approached with this stuff. You talk to your attorney. Your attorney asks you, do you want me to call him? You say no, because I don't care. But then you care enough to come talk about it and make a threat like this? Interesting.
People. Because really the first thing, I don't know if they were telling me the truth or not. You know what I mean? Because sometimes they like the bullshit. Listen, if anybody from down in Philly wants to come here, bring it. I'll blow your fucking head off. I won't even have.
Wow. You don't know if you believe it because you know that they like to lie sometimes, but you're going to crash out like this? It doesn't make a lot of sense. It does not make a lot of sense. Y'all, this is like some real delusion in action here. I kid you not. I was mind blown watching this shit. I was like, what? Are you kidding me right now?
Hesitate. I don't even know if that's accurate. Don't know. They told me who it came from, and I said, all right, well, it is what it is. Over what? Over what? What did I do? That's number one. But this, what I'm angling at saying here is...
And I find it very interesting the way he tries to spin this and turn it around. Is it about the Philly situation or is it about MRE? I'm curious. Can anybody tell me, like, what's up with that? Yes, he's definitely you know what? I can't say. I can't say if he's actually drunk or not. To me, I mean, it really sounds more like some, in my unprofessional opinion, because I'm not a doctor, but it sounds more like he's a delusional schizophrenic. Yes, Justin, I agree. Crystal Ann, I don't know. I don't know. If you listen to this dude, you better not step foot in Philly. I might snatch you up, white girl. I mean, come on now. You got to come back. I mean, like, really, I was like, y'all, I was bumfuzzled. Like, what the fuck is going on? You know, and he's talking about, I guess, MRE stalking him or no, dude. He fucking takes your words and he makes fun of you. And you can't handle that? MRE's had more false accusations thrown his way that he's not reacted to. And if you took the time to actually ask him about his thoughts, his beliefs, he'll tell you. He has no problems telling you. And the reason I know that is because I've done it. I don't go listen to what other people say and then just take it as gospel. No, I'm going to go to the source and I'm going to ask. Because that's what you're supposed to do. Ruben, I agree. Yeah, and I'm not going to sit up here and tell his story for him. That's not my place. But what I do want to point out is before you go fucking slapping jackets on people and making accusations and then turn around and playing the victim, make sure you have your I's dotted and your T's crossed. Now, you may hate somebody so much that you don't mind putting them in a crosshair. That may be a way of life for some people, but it's not for me. Not for me. But I know from my own experience that family issues can often pour over into family members that don't have a damn thing to do with what the issue is. I'm living proof of that. It's part of the reason why I don't get to see my grandchildren. Is because I'm held accountable for someone else's lies, for someone else's insecurities, for someone else's hatred. And it's nobody's business. That's why I've never come out here and really went hard at my grandchildren's mother. It's nobody's business. That's our family shit. I find it real interesting that the people that claim to be such great people all the time and don't have the perfect family lives themselves would sit there and look down their nose and pass judgment at someone else and then jump on a fucking hate train when you know the shit being said is not true. Angel. You're going to fucking now all of a sudden back this loser? You remember how you played the victim about how much you went through for defending MRE? You chose to do that. Because I'm sure he didn't ask you to. I think you said that before. I didn't ask you to stand up for me. You chose to do that. Carmela, I don't know. But this is some of the sickest shit I've ever seen. No, Crystal Ann, he doesn't do that kind of stuff. He's very prim and proper. But you better raise up off my BFF because I might have to fight you. Hey, Bella. Angel, you allowed that man in your home. You even told me on Leanne's panel that you spent a lot of time with him while he was there, getting to know him. I know you knew. And I know that there was I am assuming this, that there was conversation had. Right, Ruben? Because they wanted to make sure they didn't miss him again. That's why, Ruben. He stopped him on his block. Like, I mean, and oftentimes we get so caught up in listening to this stuff with the drama and the suspense. We don't take the time to stop and really listen to what people are saying. And so you back up and then you start to do some critical thinking. And then you look at the game that's being played. All this dude is trying to do is work his way back into the good graces of Angel by attacking someone that all of a sudden now she doesn't like anymore. And everybody knows that if Angel doesn't get her way or she's fucked up and doesn't want to admit that she's fucked up, she just discards people like trash. Yes, Bella, it is. I know, Angela. I heard that. I've heard that several times. But yet they sit over there and talk about what a disgrace it is to talk about, dead people, dead people's relatives. But then they have Jim Terry sitting over there on her panel, blowing ashes at the screen, cigarette ashes. Cigarette that he's never smoked a day in his life. Exactly, Ruben. Yeah, they're really going to tell him that. Mm-hmm. Oh, guess what? We got a phone call. We got a phone call. What the fuck? They're not fixing to tell you no shit like that. None. And another thing, you motherfuckers quit running around here calling everybody confidential informants. Like, if you ain't seen that shit in some paperwork, just stop it. Just stop it. Oh, the feds told me that they were confidential informants. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Unless it's in the paperwork. Shit is just fucking crazy. It is insane. Y'all make me want to shut this shit off for good.
Is towards the second reason why they were talking to me.
Oh, so now, and I meant to say this a minute ago, it went from one reason that was so strong, he had to come in here and make some threats. But now all of a sudden it was for two reasons. Two reasons. Okay. Okay.
You know, when you say something on YouTube that could be perceived as a threat, the only time the FBI shows up is if you're talking about the president or you're talking about somebody that's a fucking federal informant.
Bada boom, bada bing. You know, remember when we were back in school and somebody would say, man, somebody farted. Carmela, you ain't never fucking lying. Dude, you ain't never fucking lying. But you know, in class, somebody be like, ooh, somebody farted. And everybody go, first one smelt it, dealt it. That's this dude right here, like, just reminds me of someone that runs and tells it and then wants to go point the finger at someone else. It's pretty weird. Pretty fucking weird.
I was asked to leave certain people alone, which I refused to do, because now that this person ran to the FBI, I'm going to tell you what will happen if I ever come across you.
So I'm again gonna drop this link in chat also. Y'all go sub up to this channel. They drop some really good stuff. It'll kind of, I mean, it's very interesting. Very, very, very fucking interesting. And again, Skidmark, I know you would love for me to do something this ignorant and stupid, but I'm way smarter than that bitch. Way smarter.
You are going to be in a world of hurt.
Really?
The only thing that stopped me from going with 6 guys to where you live is the idea that I'm trying to not be that guy.
Okay. My first question is, if it's one person, why do you need to take 6 guys, first of all? Why? I don't understand that. Aren't you a badass? You on here making threats like you are? So why would you need to take 6 guys? Just go fucking pull up and do it yourself, man. Handle your business, bro. But you're fucking delusional. You should probably handle your business by contacting the nearest psychiatric hospital, purchasing one of my custom straitjackets, and going and checking yourself in.
But if you step 1 foot in this fucking city and I find...
Whoa, in the whole city? How are you going to know? Do you have someone at every access point to that city so you'll know? Apparently, you're not brave enough to go to his house like you said you were going to do because you don't want to be that person. Sick motherfucker. Angel, this is the kind of shit you support. Yeah, it is. Because you got another one that likes to do this shit sitting on your panel too. His name's Jim Terry. The difference is that Jim was stupid enough to have his voice heard calling the cops and snitching on somebody that was doing something that was legal, walking down the sidewalk. Fucking bitch-made motherfucker.
find out about it from Rhode Island or wherever the fuck you claim to be from, there's going to be a problem. You started this, you instigated it, you continued on with it for years. I left it alone until 6 months ago.
Well, my. It just so happens that I've been watching MRE now for almost 8 months. Yep. Yeah, claim to be. And he's the one that claims to be from somewhere, and he's really from somewhere else. He's a white boy from Virginia, but he wants to be Mr. Mafioso so bad or something. And that's what I've gathered. Like this is crazy shit. He's from Virginia. Okay, gotcha. I thought I had that right. Y'all gotta forgive me. Sometimes the weed does affect my brain and I get a little slow. It's all right. I'm not a slow adult, but it does happen.
And I said, no, not going to take it no more.
You know, the fact of the matter is all you really got to do is not watch, not listen to it. But you like this shit. You absolutely like this shit because it gets you attention. It gets your name mentioned. With other people's names that might bring you a little attention. Hang on, let's see.
And your reaction to that is to run to the FBI?
I would be willing to put my life on the line to say that MRE did not run to the FBI. I would literally hand my life, and I don't know him that well, but I know him well enough. You know, and it's absolutely fucking ridiculous to me that a grown-ass man would sit up here and fucking put that jacket on somebody for a little bit of clout. It must really suck. It's really suck. Is that a movie too, Ruben? Space Jump? Right? Like what you're so he really goes like straight unhinged in the rest of this video. And I'm not at this point not really interested in continuing on with it. I think that pretty much shows like the derangement of this motherfucker. But again, it's so parallel to here I come, Ruben. It's so parallel to what I personally have experienced with the Shitbag Brothers. And you have these fucking people that sit over there and they support this shit when they know damn good and well if not just a few months ago they were supporting the opposite party and saying this is not true, and blah 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 blah. And now all of a sudden they want to flop back and say, oh, but this is true now because I don't like them anymore. Because I bent my knee to these people over here. So I can't like that person anymore. And I'm going to tell you something. I've watched I don't watch everything MRE does, but I've watched a lot of it. A lot of times I've just sat in the bushes and listened or caught the replay. I've never seen him put up anybody's family member in the time that I've watched him.
Me neither.
I've never heard him dox anybody.
Mm-mm.
I've never heard him make a threat of violence towards anybody. Now, I don't doubt that he could take care of himself. Justin, I agree. I have actually seen him handle things in a humorous way. He's played this dude's words back for him and made some great fucking humor out of the shit.
Right.
You know, exactly, Danielle. I was just fixing to say that. I've actually heard him correct a false narrative about someone he didn't like.
Right. It's true.
You know, I have no doubt in my mind that he could probably prove Angel a liar in a lot of things. I have no doubt. I mean, just with Angela, you know, it hasn't taken much effort to prove Angel to be a liar.
Right.
And I have no doubt that the same could be said, but he's not done it. And he's the human being too. I'm sure he gets frustrated. I would. I mean, I can't speak for him. He's never said that to me, but I would. I know in the last year that it's been happening to me. I have. But I admire him. I actually admire him for the way that he's handled it. And he talks a lot about, you know, his integrity. And I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. He stands for
Yeah.
what he believes in. Some of the things he and our perspectives may differ on stuff. Doesn't make him a bad person. Just means that we see things different. You know, I don't hear sexually degenerate shit come out of his mouth.
No, not at all. That's another thing is I don't get that one bit from him. There's
No,
nothing
not
that
at all.
says creeper or anything like that.
Yeah. And I mean, even with this, you know, the situation with I guess him and Angel's daughter talking or whatever. He's never been degrading. You know, I've never heard him say anything that as a parent would make you go, oh, he's had respect when they've had none. No, Roddy, I agree. He's not. And it's like I said earlier, you know, I watched this and then I heard what Angel said on Sloth's channel and it fired me up. I was
Johnny?
pissed.
Talking about
No.
Johnny?
No,
Oh.
Jesse.
Oh,
Still a J.
oh, so
Still,
we have two sloths now?
yeah. We have Jesse Sloth and Johnny Sloth. You better watch out, PZ. Jesse might take your
Right.
man. You know, and it makes me angry. It makes me angry that they sit over there and they do this kind of shit to people, but yet they turn around and say other people are doing it to them.
Yeah.
And I'm at a point. Look, oh my God, Carmela, right? Maybe she's, never mind. I'm not going to say that. I was going to say something. Get me in trouble. Smoke, quit. But I'm going to say it just so people are very clear. I like MRE as
I
a
do.
person. I think he is an honest person to the extent of which I know him. You know, I absolutely do not believe any of the allegations at all. Not the way these people try to spin it.
Mm-mm.
Because I asked him and he told me what happened. And it wasn't, you know, like it wasn't trying to skirt the issue or no, he was straight up. The whole neo-Nazi thing, I don't think he's a racist. Is he proud of his heritage? Absolutely. Do people have a right to be? Absolutely. You know, and if he were, let's just say he were, he's never been disrespectful towards me. He knows my son is half black. He doesn't
Right.
give a shit. He does not give a shit. I can tell you that straight up. Doesn't give a shit.
I've probably said more things that are towards racist jokes or anything like that. Anything that I've heard from him.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Damn, you call me
I
a
agree.
racist? No, I'm just kidding.
Yes, no, I'm just gonna go kick your ass over the fence, over the wall.
Right.
That's all. Since ICE didn't get you,
Shit. Like I keep saying, nobody's gonna throw me over the fence. I mean, I'm 420 pounds. Ain't nobody able to do that shit. You better dig a hole under the fucking fence.
Carmela's gonna give me a boost to be able to get you up and over. Yep, she is. She's gonna lean her butt up against there. She's gonna cup
You
her
guys have
hands
to
and
put me in one of
let me
those things.
through.
Back in the old days, that threw those big old rocks and
A
shit with
treb-
those catapult or
a
whatever.
trebuchet. It's called a trebuchet. Yeah, exactly, Angela. Exactly. Jim has said more
Fuck.
than this.
No shit. God dang.
But and I hate to say it like this, but I'm going to separate it. I'm going to say to the people that are from our community, from this side over here, before you pass a judgment, get to know somebody for yourself. Don't just listen to what other people say.
Yeah, why not ask them?
Exactly. Ask them. You know, I mean, I did. Like, I wasn't going to go around asking everybody else.
Right.
Ask him. And he was man enough to answer. I respect that.
Or you could just observe too. Same thing, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I said, I've watched, plenty of their shows and I don't see anything. I don't hear anything. I don't hear him talking, sexually depraved things. Nothing like that.
You don't
Nothing
hear him
like
talking on people's dead family members?
No. And even if he does show a slight bit of anger or frustration, it doesn't even go to that level. Not at all.
I've never heard him play, an interview or a recorded phone call with somebody's family members.
Right.
It's if people are going to put shit out there, expect a response. Just because you don't like the way that they respond doesn't mean that what they're saying is not true. If he does it, if he does it in a humorous, if MRE responds in a humorous way and it gets under your skin because he's not flipping the fuck out and knobbing off, don't be a bitch. Exactly, Danielle. He has no problem answering that question, and it's consistent. Ask Jim or X a question, and then ask again a year later, and see how much the answer changes.
Shit, not even a year. Ask him a week later.
You can't even ask anymore. You get blocked.
Right?
Ain't that right, Angel?
Ain't that the truth?
And I don't know. It's gotten to a point where, there have been days I've sat in this. Don't think that I haven't sat here and thought about some crazy shit because I've been pissed off. But at the end of the day, it's not. Is it worth it? No.
Right.
Is the motherfucker ever going to pull up at 7874 Shady Lane? Nope.
What's
Sure
6
not.
guys? After the FBI just told him that somebody made that.
Yes, Carmela. Yeah. Oh, if you go watch the rest of that thing, woo! The part that I played wasn't even the juicy shit.
It was fucking stupid. First of all, the title suggests that something happened between him and MRE, and MRE called the FBI and made death threats to him. Like, who the fuck calls the FBI to make death threats to somebody else?
Yeah,
that don't make any sense, right?
Yeah. Well, and like you were saying in chat, yes, Angela, trust me, I know, because one day I started to, and I'm telling you, that's why I have the respect I have for Maddie Marinara.
That's right. Good guy.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Sometimes
we need that slap in the face to say, hey, get back to reality, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it slips.
Absolutely. And, I don't hide the fact that I've done some foul shit. I've done some foul shit on here. And this has really made me realize that, it doesn't have to go to those extremes. It doesn't. But there are sick people in this motherfucking world that want to take it there.
Yeah.
And when you recognize those kind of people, you stay the fuck away from them. You stay away from them. I'll tell you now, somebody's going to end up getting hurt eventually. I don't know which side of the fucking fence it's going to come from, but there's some fucking lunatics that have all flocked together. And
just don't come to my city. What the fuck?
I'm like, what? Do you have a tripwire around that motherfucker or what?
Gee.
It's going to set off an alarm. Who's going to call you and tell you? The FBI? I'm just curious.
Oh my God. This is just wild. All you gotta do is listen to it and just play it out, right? Just play it out in your head. The FBI couldn't just wait at his house or in front of his house when he got home, pulled in, said, hey, sir, can we talk inside? Probably, be best. We just want to let you know some dude named MRE called us up, made threats to your life. So have a good day, and then left.
Oh
Like,
wait,
what the
hey,
fuck?
but before we leave, there's these guys from Philly.
Right? That's
You
it
know,
right there. So before we leave, so we heard some shit about Philadelphia. Oh, it was a good movie, sir.
exactly,
Yeah.
Angela.
Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. You know, and another thing. Technologically speaking, this isn't the old days. You know, um, it's not like everything has to be manually done or whatever. Like, fucking turn off the fucking TV. Turn it off.
No shit.
You know, and when you do shit like this, don't play the victim when karma comes calling. That's a bitch ass move.
What it was, but it concerning some people can be a dangerous move too.
Yeah,
Get into the wrong hand, however you want to say it.
exactly. Exactly. Yes, karma is definitely real. And
And he does fucking play. Like, honestly, I think this dude is playing a movie inside of his head, and he's trying to play it out in real life. Same thing with Jim and Mark. They have like this scene of some wrestling gay shit, and they're trying to play it out in real life.
it's wild.
It's fucking
All right.
crazy.
I'm just curious. Is he the one that called like a reporter or something
Yes.
and said him and Angel had been exchanging
Yes.
news? I mean, come on.
Oh my God, watch it.
Like, seriously?
Yeah.
Got to be fucking kidding me.
There's a picture of him, and it, like, the thing is, like, he said he just got beat up or some shit. It looks like he got a fucking ketchup thing and just wiped one, sideways over on his forehead and one down. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? No fucking way. There's no cut. There's no nothing. He just wiped some ketchup and took a picture and said, man, I got beat up.
He threatened to sue you for saying that? That he contacted a reporter saying that him and Angel had been exchanging nudes? Well, I'll tell you something, dude. What's his name? Slow Man?
He changed it. It was low.
Oh, Low Man?
Local. No.
Local?
Yeah, low, something like that. And then he changes it to that Carnisi. And I was like, what the fuck? I guess he
Was he
wanted it to sound
adopted?
Italian. I guess he's Polish. I think.
What's up with Polish people changing their names?
Right? What the fuck? Like, he couldn't sue you anyways because he's the one that went to the fucking newspaper people and told them that bullshit. So how are you going to sue me for repeating something that you put in the newspaper? I read this fucking thing in the newspaper. So what? I said it out loud. Sue me. You better sue yourself first.
Norse, yes, nudes. Nudes. I don't know if there was kinky positions.
Oh,
With
and
chains.
then there was the hitman, Gotti hitman. I can't remember the guy's name that was supposedly coming after him. So he had to leave his podcast for like 3 months. And then he was like, fuck this. I'm not running. I'm gangster.
Wow. Wow.
I don't know, man.
Am I crazy for thinking like, did I just stumble on the fucking sewer of YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
And they like, what's Kuklinski. Kuklinski. Kuklinski.
What is it?
Kuklinski. I don't know. They trip me out with all these last names. We're like Brown, Smith, Hernandez.
Right. Sanchez.
Yeah.
That's a real easy one
No,
for Mexican.
it is Sanchez.
Sanchez, right? Fucking idiot. Who the fuck says song? Never, ever, ever have I heard a Sanchez. Fucking dope. Yeah, this dude is. It's wild to listen to his shit because you catch it. You catch like, wait a minute, that's part of this movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then again, it's like that's part of that movie. This motherfucker's taking scripts and shit and taking things out and putting it in his, I don't know, fucking stories or whatever. It's kind of funny. I mean, I hate to laugh at it, but a dude is fucking straight up cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But it's kind of funny.
Yeah. Well, it's very interesting. You know, there's eyes all over YouTube. And it's really strange. I've said this a million times. It's really strange to me how, like, it's almost like communities start to overlap.
Mm-hmm.
And then ultimately you find out that there's people out there that are just, they've been trolling for a long time. And you start seeing them other places. and then you have this kind of shit. Like, I don't get it. I really don't understand. I guess maybe if I needed the money and this is what I was doing for a living, maybe I would. I don't know. I don't think so. I would not ever do the shit that they do
right
for a living.
Here's another way you could tell that dude is full of shit, right? By watching a stupid little documentary thing.
Oh, Sonny,
he put the people that support MRE, he put Eric Foss in there, and that could be furthest from the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? So
no way.
I swear I seen that shit. I was like, oh, this is bullshit, right? I'm not even gonna fucking give it any more look. I seen that shit and I was like, this is absolute fucking bullshit. He put Eric Foss as a supporter of MRE. Motherfucker. Like, you didn't fact check nothing, dude. You just threw that in there to fucking, I don't know, make people fucking laugh or some shit.
Wow. And he doesn't think that people are going to take it and fucking make fun of his ass for this shit. It's crazy. He thinks he's a famous podcaster. Well, I know somebody else like that too, Carmela.
Damn, there's so many fucking personality traits that these motherfuckers mirror.
Yeah.
God damn.
Like,
that's
I gotta quit.
Weird.
When I do commentary, I gotta quit getting stoned before I do it. Because I slow down and I'm like trying to take my time and walk through it. And some people just, they can't. Yeah. And I gotta quit smoking before I do those. Because
have me come up and I'll fucking do the second half. Make fun of them.
No, what if I want to make fun of them too, though? But no, you pick up. I mean, you do though. Really, if you think about it, you pick up on the fucking playbook. There, I can remember back when Jim first started, and they would talk about, people's time slots and, okay, this time, this is what we're talking about this week, or that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I swear to God, it's like there is a fucking playbook.
Absolutely.
That all these fucking grifters, e-beggars, whatever you want to call them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Angela, I seen your name up there too. I was like, dang, what a neo-Nazi she is. I
you're in
bet
the
she hurts animals too. Have you seen her little dogs and her little
right?
cat?
No shit.
I was like, the one looks, it's too cute, but it looks like super mean at the same time. Like, what's up?
Right, Danielle?
Oh,
Exactly.
shit.
It's it's wild, and they go out there and they
Right.
fucking pump themselves up, and these people are so gullible that they eat that shit up like fucking Pop-Tarts, man. They do. They eat it up.
They do.
And they shell and I don't care about people giving money. People can give their money whoever the fuck they want to give it to.
Right.
Makes no difference to me. It's not affecting me one bit. My paycheck's going to be the same regardless. And if a person would give someone like that money for doing that shit and they're entertained by it, I don't want your fucking money. Shove it up your
Right.
ass.
Like Daniel said, it's the information being incorrect. Like, motherfucker,
Yeah.
stop putting false bullshit out there. If he wants to say he's a documentary, you know what I mean? Motherfucker, get your facts straight then.
Yeah. Exactly.
You're gonna tell people that you have evidence or proof and you have paperwork, but you don't have shit, dude. Like, I can make up some shit like that. Not to say
Well,
I've done it, but
and
like,
then don't get mad at me when I don't believe you. If you ain't gonna show me proof. If you think I'm gonna just take your word for something, nope. Not happening. Not
Right.
happening.
Right.
I learned a long time ago that a pair of lips will say anything. Are you
Right.
snorting something over there?
No. It's just when you said that, like, it's true because I hear people, jaw jacking, but their actions are fucking proving their words absolute bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, your jaw is jacking more than the actions that you would want to say something is true. Like, you're shaking your head no, but you're telling me yes.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers, don't you know how body language works?
Exactly.
Come on now.
Well, then you have like, I think about some of the conversations because there were, I think, 2 or 3 times that Angel came up on Leanne's panel when I was over there.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was first talking to her, and I listened. I listened to what she said. Okay, you keep doing something. Are you blowing your nose? You sneezing?
Yeah.
Do I need to tell you God bless you?
I was sneezing. I was waiting for me to sneeze. I didn't want to do it on the thing.
Oh, that's okay. I still say God bless you because I just kept hearing it, and I'm like, wait a minute, something's
Oh,
going
it
on.
kept coming, but then it would stop, and then I didn't think I was going to, and then it came again.
Do I need to call 911 for you?
No, I'm
You
good.
need CPR?
I'm good.
Might get a hot chick.
Right.
Sorry. Yeah, but anyways, back to our conversation. Danny says, then why couldn't he show an
Correct.
entire document? Why did he have to zoom in on shit? I would like to use my discernment by seeing the entire evidence in full. I can extract the important parts myself. That's a red flag to me that he couldn't show anything in full.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I agree. Absolutely. Absolutely.
No witnesses. You know what I mean? No nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's crazy the lengths that people will go to, to try to tear someone down. I say all the time, I don't got to cheat you to beat you.
Right.
And somebody said it earlier, that yes, Carmela, Yeah, I noticed that when I fucking watched the first video.
Yes.
I was like, what the fuck is this
Mm.
trash? People actually believe this shit?
Right.
Like, what's going on? What in the hills have eyes is going on? That's what I thought. I will say the lesson that I've learned in this is to take responsibility for my own actions. In that, to be more conscientious. I joke around and I talk shit and I play a lot, you know. And sometimes I do. I get that ornery streak and shit will just fly. And I don't want to be one of those people that just justifies behavior because I dislike somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Or
and I
'cause
said
you're
it a
mad.
long time ago that I really wanted to work on being more consistent
Right.
across the board. And I know that there are people that go out and they watch a lot of stuff, and you know, everybody has different groups of friends and that kind of shit. And I want people to know where I stand.
Right.
You know, and if you're not like-minded, don't come over here.
True.
You know,
right. Yeah. True that.
if you can't if you can't respect me enough to allow me to be me, like I will respect you enough to allow you to be you,
Mhm.
don't come over here.
Right. Like there's been
Because
plenty of times where I've called you and I've been like, watch, check this out. So I seen this, like, you know, what do you think? This is how I think, like right now, but like, what are your thoughts? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Let me get a different perspective. Am I missing something? You know, or I'll call multiple people and ask them the same thing. Like, you know, okay, well, what do you like? What did you get out of this?
mhm,
Just so
yeah,
that I don't get it fucking that wrong. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I don't think that I'm that smart to understand every fucking thing.
right. Well, and I think that because of the differences I've had with people on here, that I have then been able to at some point have a discussion with them about it.
Mhm.
It's you realize that, you know, people's perception of things are all different. And just because somebody's perception of something is different from yours doesn't mean that it's wrong.
Right.
You know, it's something that you do have to get as much good information as you can to make an informed decision about.
Correct.
And I'm sorry, I am not following anybody blindly. I just ain't doing it.
Word. And I'm not
glad.
asking anybody either. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I'm not going to ask anybody to follow anybody or anything like that.
Right.
My own opinion of other people that's just it. It's just my opinion, you know? It's one of those things that you got to find out for yourself, you know? And then,
And I'm damn sure not asking for anybody's permission. You're not gonna fucking
get the
stick
fuck
that
out of
in,
here.
you know. And I'm
Yeah.
not gonna have and I look at JT, you know, and his demands. People fucking just roll over like a wounded damn dog. I don't get it.
I don't get it. I mean, he's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Here goes a dude that is playing a real life Where's Waldo. His brother fucking thinks he's invisible because he wears pantyhose on his face. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? The same
I
comic
smell that
book?
skid mark from here.
God damn.
Carmela, no. That's like okay, so you know you got Crayola crayons. But if you go to the Dollar General, there's something else. I don't remember the brand. Something Rose Art, I think is what they are. You can tell the difference. You can definitely tell the difference in the quality of crayon
Right.
from the box to the color. Wolf, yeah, true that. True
Yeah.
that. You know, ignorance is just it's lacking the knowledge.
But being willfully ignorant is you
Yeah.
choose to lack that knowledge.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you, man. I got good people in my life. They fucking remind me of shit
Right on.
because they know I need that little extra boost sometimes. Hey,
There
Barbara.
you go.
It's called seminal plasma hypersensitivity. Skid mark. Yep. I just, Barbara, I just saw anal and I thought it's probably part of what skid marked down his face.
Oh my
But
God.
I think the redness and the whips and stuff came from that. Hang on.
Are you for reals? There's an actual fucking thing for that?
Yeah, it's called seminal
Holy shit.
plasma hypersensitivity. Hang on, here we go. Let me look it up. I'm gonna show you. SEN. I was gonna spell it Seminole like the Indian. That's not right. Yep.
I can't believe that. No fucking way.
Oh yes, fucking way.
Wow.
Yes, fucking way. I was actually having a very in-depth conversation with a professor.
Mm.
I'll call him an unprofessional professor.
There you go.
He's a professor in his own right. I'll say that. Smart guy, very smart guy. Love him to death. But we were having this discussion, and yes, absolutely. I'm put up here on the screen so everybody can see it and know that I'm not lying. It's called SPH for short. It's an allergic reaction to proteins in seminal fluid. It's a rare condition that can affect both men and women. The exact cause is unknown, but it's believed to be an immune reaction to certain proteins in seminal fluid, such as prostate-specific antigen, PSA. Symptoms of SPH can vary widely, but mainly include local reactions, which is itching, burning, redness, swelling, and pain at the site of contact with semen. Systemic reactions are hives, swelling, difficulty breathing, nausea, vomiting, and anaphylaxis.
So what's he doing? Fucking rubbing jizz on his face or what?
Well, you know, when I first saw it, I was like, what could have caused that?
A bukkake?
What could have caused that? And so I just started asking ChatGPT, and I went down this rabbit hole, and then I started talking to someone else about it. And that's how we derived at that. But
Wow.
so there, in my professional opinion, that's what that skid mark is.
Oh shit.
I know, Carmela, it's really sad. Oh, sorry, I'm way back. Oh, there it is. Yes. Well, yes, he probably should. If that's in fact what it is. But
He's such a fucking dork that I 100% believe it too.
Okay. For real.
Only that dummy would fucking get some. Only that dummy would get some
Dave.
fucking super sensitive motion
Yes,
to
it is.
sickness.
Yeah. I'm telling you. And and then I see what I'm doing here is I'm speculating. And I'm stating that I'm speculating.
Right.
I'm not presenting it as fact. Okay?
Right.
Because I said I'm not a doctor. It's my unprofessional opinion. That's not stating things as fact.
No.
There's a difference.
It's like
Huge
me
fucking
saying,
difference.
it's like me saying, you won't show up to where I'll be because I'm not inviting you, but I'll be there.
That's an invite, motherfucker. You motherfucker. That's an invite. I'm putting a voodoo doll in the ice. That shit was
I just
so
want him to show up to the audition.
Well, you know what? I woke up this morning and I looked in my phone and I had pictures and I couldn't figure out what the fuck it was.
Uh-huh.
It was the damn voodoo doll in the ice, in the bag of ice. It took me like almost
What the
an hour
fuck?
to figure that shit out.
Oh my God. Why'd you take pictures of that shit?
Because I was laughing so hard. I was fucking.
Oh my
last
God.
night
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
That thing froze up pretty goddamn quick too. Yeah, he must have a good ass freezer.
No shit. I thought the same thing. It was crazy. But for any one of those motherfuckers over there, Angel, Mark, whomever, y'all want to sue me? Quit talking about it. Fucking send me the paperwork. Drop your fucking nuts.
Huh.
Drop them and do it.
Show up to the audition.
Wasn't he getting me to say that last night? Didn't we get on that kick?
Yeah, because he had told me that story. That was fucking hilarious. He said this dude, what did he say? He said it because Maureen was up there and she was like, you can't say that because you're not Italian or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what is it that I forgot what word it was that I said.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He was like, yeah, a bunch of whatever showed up and they were laughing.
Oh, I know what it was now. I remember now. I can't say.
Yeah, I'm here for the audition.
That was a fucking funny show last night. Okay, so
This shit is fucking hilarious.
I do since Dr. Wolf told me I could play this.
Out you go, princess.
His ass. What the hell?
Welcome to Bleeding Heart, Piper.
Proper greetings. Here in New Orleans, that's proper greetings for Jesse Sloth. He's so fucking funny, man. Dude is hilarious. I'd love for him to fucking come up on panel one night. He'd probably troll the shit out of me and hand me my ass on a platter. But I fucking love watching his shit. I love listening to him talk. Love listening to him talk. And yes, Suge is wild. He makes me laugh.
Yeah.
I really like. I don't care, what people have said about him. I don't care what he's done in his past.
Right.
I don't. He obviously has a great sense of humor.
Yeah, most definitely.
And I'm sure he can become very unhinged at times. I know I can. So, you think so, Racing Stars? But, yeah, I just, and y'all people, keep your eyes open. Pay attention to what's going on.
Right.
Because and stay as far away from those fucking people as you can. Because, OMG. And I don't know. I got a bad feeling.
This ain't the movie. You ain't showing up for no audition.
No audition. Take me to the audition. Yes, Carmela, me as well. And I knew the first time that well, I noticed in chat he kept capitalizing certain words and things like that. But when I finally heard him speak for the first time, I don't know what it is about me and voices. Like there are just some things that just intrigue me.
Right. No, I get you.
And I would sit there and giggle. Like it wasn't one of those, it was just, it was almost like I was literally being fucking tickled.
Giggly bits and shit.
Yes. Yes. Because I don't know if he hit that cat with the metal rod. And I'm like, where did that come from? It was
Right.
I can't do it like he does it. He tries to teach me a class. Yes, it's definitely a sensory thing. I don't know if it's part of my PTSD, my ADD.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But it can't be the PMS or the OPP.
What's OPP? That's what
Other
I'm
people's
saying.
property. I don't fuck with other people's property.
You know, I like people, you know, they have stories, you know what I'm saying? And they lived life, you know, so they're more grounded and stuff, you know, and sometimes that helps.
Yeah, I agree.
You see something, you know what I mean? More than just the facade of what something is. They can see more in depth into what you're looking at.
Yeah, I just wish, me personally, I wish people were just a little more honest.
Good luck with that.
Not with me, with themselves.
Oh yeah, shit.
I mean, because most people, I'm not really ever going to have anything to do with. Now, the people that I surround myself with, they damn well better be honest with me.
Right.
Like, call me on my shit. If
That's
you
what I'm
see
saying.
something that's out of line, come
Yeah.
to me and talk to me about it, please.
Yep.
I may not like what you have to say, but I'm going to listen to you and I'm going to think about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how am I going to know to fix something if you don't tell me that I did it wrong or whatever the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you come to me every other day with some bullshit,
Yeah.
I'm going to cuss you out. Wolf.
Yeah,
No, I'm
because
just
it's like,
playing with you. Just playing with you.
like you can't be that stupid.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, seriously though, I know a lot of people say that they want the truth, but if you come to me and talk to me about something and I see it your way, it might take me a minute, you know. But I'm gonna correct it. I'm gonna right the wrong.
Right.
Yeah, Wolf, right? Won't mean it doesn't mean I ain't gonna cuss you out later. and people are like, well, if you got it right the first time, you wouldn't have to apologize so much. Well, I'm fucking human. That's why I allow for other people to be human.
Right.
You know? And that's just who I am. And hey, I'm not for everybody. I'm cool with that. Because I can't handle it. You know, too many people overstimulate my brain and I'm like ready to bug out. Just want to crawl up in the fetal position sometimes and be like, damn, it's a cold world out there.
It's a cold world.
I thought it was a man's world. That's what song
Not
came to
anymore.
me.
Shit. Not
Right.
anymore. Fuck.
No.
It done flipped upside down.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy, isn't it?
You got men dressing up like women and shit.
Well, you know
And they're
what?
trying to sound tough as fuck.
Yeah. I'll be thank you, Mickey Bats. Well, I really,
Just get out the shower. What's up, Mickey Bats?
honestly, I really did. If you listen to the rest of that conversation that they put on private, and it goes on, you can tell it's a play. It's just a play to get people talking so that
Right.
more content is drummed up.
Hmm.
And it's wrong. It's wrong.
It goes to that drama sells bullshit. And if you have to fucking bring up and make some chaos and drama, then it's artificial.
Yeah.
And it's not as fun, or not as, I'm going to say fun, but
Well, just don't get pissed off when people call it out.
Well, they got to act like they're about something. So, I mean, if they're not about whatever the fuck they said 10 minutes ago, and then you listen to them, and it's like, you just fucking said the exact opposite 10 minutes ago. Now, who the fuck are they? Who are they trying to prove to that they aren't one way or the other?
Right.
Just say, look, I'm a piece of shit. I don't fucking care. Like, look, if you got to tell us a million times how much you don't care about something, you obviously care about something.
Yes. Agreed.
I don't care. I'm not going to watch them.
But you know everything that happens.
For some reason, my irrelevant ass came up.
Because they want your sexy body, Ruben.
Jeez, man, I mean,
one dude wants to see your peen,
right?
Yeah. She probably wants you to come clean her above ground pool.
I mean, if she pays me, I'll do it, but I ain't doing that shit for free. Shit, they don't mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? Them greenbacks me shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. This ain't a favor for a favor. No. You know what I mean? It's called a job. I'll do it for some greenbacks, girl.
Yeah, look,
come on now.
This is Ruben Sanchez, and he's my new pool boy. He's got a lot of years experience doing army rolls out there with that pool, keeping it tidy so you can swim in it and not feel grossed out. I swear to God, that was the cleanest fucking pool I've ever seen.
People say that shit all the
It
time.
looks like glass.
I'm like, what? Like, what does your pool look like?
Okay. I was like, you don't even want to know. I don't have a pool, first of all. My sister does. And I'll tell you what it looks like because it ain't mine. I don't even have one. There's a reason I don't have one.
I'm in that bitch in the summertime. Even if I don't want to go up in that motherfucker, I'm going to go up in there and vacuum as much as that dirt that's in there out.
Okay. Ooh, man. Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. But
my God, like my neighbor, I helped him out for a while. You know what I'm saying? That keep his when he was going for work and stuff. So
yeah, I know you used to always. I'd be like, Ruben, what are you doing? Oh, watch! I'm out here working on the pool. You live in that pool? Like what?
Pretty much.
Do you ever swim in it, or do you just work in it? Like what are we?
Right.
I was confused. I was really confused.
Well, the thing is,
what had happened was, yeah.
Fuck, and then I got to take this motherfucker down and redo this bitch again because the fucking city, the water leaks.
Mm-hmm.
It leaked onto the back and it sunk out the one side of the bricks and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
ain't this fucking bitch.
Crazy.
But
Yeah, they're just something to sink more money and time into that I ain't got.
right. And I told you when I was out there floating around, and I'm like, I think up to 5 or 6 stones. I'm trying to see how I could sink myself.
You have a damn. That's crazy.
I'm fucking like that Titanic. I'm unsinkable.
Your ass, Ruben. I'm done with you. I'm done. I'm quitting you tonight.
Right.
For real. I just ain't even
shit.
deal.
Oh God, you guys would have seen this shit. You're like, this motherfucker's retarded.
And you talk about fucking pipes building of the shack.
Right.
And you're over here rigging up the damn swimming pool. Yeah, Junk. I got a shower.
Oh shit. You know, something comes in my head and I'm like, well, let me just see,
Right.
It'll work.
If I want to get wet, I'll just get in the shower.
There you go.
Yeah, I no. Now I wouldn't mind.
I'll float around in that thing all day long.
I'll float around the boat, but
to the point when I get out, I'm like, fuck. The next day I feel all sick and shit. Too much sun.
how long does it take for your skins on your feet and hands to get prunish when you're in there? That's right, Justin. That's what I said.
Depends, actually, you know what I mean? I don't know. I've only had that happen to me a couple times when it's got, I don't want to say bad, but like, noticeable, I guess.
Yeah. Man, when I was out there, Danielle, I want a motor on the boat. Fuck a man in the boat. I want a motor on the boat.
Right?
Shit, vroom, vroom, motherfuckers, vroom, vroom.
I like my pool.
Yeah, I love pools in the hot summer as long as it ain't mine. Sugar Plum wants to know if you tan or do you burn while floating in the pool? Do I want a man that'll motorboat? Oh, Norris. Of course,
shit.
what woman doesn't? What woman
I
doesn't?
think I burn, but it don't look like I burn. You know what
Justin.
I mean?
Junk, yeah. I will say that yes, I want a motorboat.
Motorboat.
I want a motor on my boat.
You want a motor on your boat?
Yeah. But I will say that, like, I'd motorboat Danielle's titties.
Motorboat than some of the bitches.
I would in a heartbeat. And enjoy every minute of it.
Right.
Like, and in a non-lesbianca kind of way. I mean, they're just nice, and you just look at them and you're like, I just want to. Yeah.
Watchers Gone Wild.
No, I mean,
that's just funny.
I don't think it's gonna. Sally. No, I'm just using that as an example. I want a motor on my boat. That's where this started from, I think. When we get back to that conversation.
Oh my goodness.
How do we get here?
It's gotta be the women because
Ruben, I think it's your fault.
the fuck?
Because you talked about the damn pool and floating. Boat rhymes with boat. And I said I wanted a motor on my boat.
I talked about me being in the pool trying to stack bricks on myself to see how much it would take to sink myself.
But you were talking about that you were floating.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Got in the pool to float. And I said, I need a motor on my boat. And well, things went to hell. And somehow, now I'm motorboating.
Somebody said motor. Somebody said boat.
Vroom, vroom.
Cavemen trying to put words together and shit.
Sally wants a jacuzzi for motorboating. Junk, how do you only comment on what's being discussed? You don't banter in chat. I haven't seen you in a long time, actually.
Yeah, what's up, Junk?
I hope you're doing well. That makes me think of that song. Look at all that junk. All that junk there.
Right. No shit.
I don't. That's probably what I need help with. My brain just goes in so many different directions sometimes. And I've been mind blown by this shit. Like I've been watching this shit, and like I don't want any part of it anymore. I really don't.
Word. Want the funny parts.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, and it's sad. It's sad that you can't even do a fucking parody on people without them knobbing the fuck off.
Yeah, fuck that shit. You know what I mean? Like that shit don't fuck them. And then that don't bother me. I mean, it's like if they can't learn to laugh at themselves, and they can go sit in the corner and pout and shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We didn't do nothing wrong by nobody, any sense in what we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, them lady lumps. Sally, you are? I hear sirens. Yeah, I'm homeless. I don't know where I'm from.
I'm a vagabond.
I was probably dropped off the mothership. And she just hasn't picked up my signal yet. My tinfoil hat's not thick enough.
Right.
Because, honey, let me tell you, sometimes, what is that? Oh, that's a fire truck. Shit. I got to pay attention, man, because it's been dry out here. That shit's spread fast as a motherfucker.
I don't think it was Mark that said I'm homeless.
Really?
Yeah, he told, I think he was on Johnny's or some shit. Yeah, Ruben's, or maybe it was Mark or Jim, one of them dumbasses. Ruben's homeless. What the fuck?
Yes, Danielle, that's right. So me and Danielle and a few others, we come from the Leo community. Yes, that's right, the Leo. And that does not stand for law enforcement officer. It stands for, like, I'm a lioness. Hear me roar.
There you go.
Like that. Yeah. That. But Carmela, that's not our fault. They need to go stand in the mirror and yell at themselves.
Right?
Junk, it might be. That motherfucker's gonna beam me up, Scotty. That's right, the lioness that motorboats. I used to get in trouble with that shit when we were out mud riding, four-wheeler riding.
Yeah.
I'll ask anybody, can I see your nipple? And if they show it, yep. You're a SAG. We're all oh, you're a SAG card holder, Carmela?
Oh shit.
No, she's a Sagittarius.
Oh, I was gonna say, damn, this is
I was like, wait a minute, you're a SAG card holder.
Yeah.
If you come into my chat and you have a SAG card, I'll send you a $5 cash app.
Remember, if you have a SAG card and a cape, you have magical powers.
Wow. Really, Danielle? Wow. I honestly, I do have boob envy when it comes to your boobs. Because, like I said before, I could win first and third in the same wet t-shirt contest. Yeah, no consistency there whatsoever. But I'd want to touch them.
That's what we should do. We should have a wet t-shirt contest on the live stream one day.
Oh yeah, that would go over like a turd in a punch bowl.
I know.
Look, we'd all be shut down.
Right?
The FBI would be stopping us on the block. Get on the ground now. I mean, what do we do? You fucking violated the terms of YouTube. You're out of here, motherfuckers. I did learn how to say that last night. Yes, scumbag.
This is no audition. You're going to jail.
Oh, yes, Carmela. It's because repeat always. Well, I have a SAG card. Nobody gives a fuck.
Right.
Nobody gives a fuck about your SAG card.
Nope.
I don't see you getting no awards.
Get awards for what? You got to work. You got to do something.
Through that. Don't you know? Don't you know? He's got the hottest telecast.
That motherfucker got shit. He said he was what, the prom queen for a thing that had 7 kids in it.
What? All I know is he wore a fishnet tank top. He had on eyeliner.
Yeah.
A headband that was,
Yep.
I think he stole from Betty. And his hairline was halfway to the back of his head.
Right? No shit.
He had nothing forehead. I was like, what the fuck? Who dressed this dude?
And he had a
jacket.
toothpick in his fucking mouth.
But that was the Brokeback Mountain one. That was the Brokeback Mountain one. And he did.
The one where he has the toothpick?
Yeah, isn't that the Brokeback Mountain one?
I think
The
he
one
has
I'm
a
talking
toothpick in
about.
that one, but he has a toothpick in the fishnet one where he's walking uphill. Because I remember I laughed. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold the gun in one hand and have a toothpick in my mouth as I'm walking up fucking hill.
Seeing him sitting on horse is the funniest shit I have ever seen in my life. For real. I
On
was
what?
like, dude, a horse.
A horse? Where do you fucking?
Yeah. A horse. Yeah. I got pictures of him on a horse.
Really?
Yep.
Is it a real
Sure.
horse? It's not one of
Yeah.
the things you pay 25 cents and it went
No.
around in a circle.
Mm-mm. No, that's more my style. I love them things, man. I used to ride them bitches. I thought I was on a bucking horse. I did.
Who the fuck closes their eyes when they're shooting blanks? And I mean from a gun, not them kind of blanks, but
Well,
you know.
we know he's shooting them kind of blanks too because he told us the story about
that.
going to give his donation and
Mhm.
then they telling him he couldn't donate because he didn't
Just
have no
like they
money.
didn't want them stupid books, they didn't want your weak ass shit.
Right? You know, and then you couple that with this little rare immune response thing to bodily fluids.
Right.
Yeah, jump on it. Let's do it. Ride it. My pony. Skid mark.
That's
coming.
fucking wild.
Coming. Jump on it.
They said, come on him.
Right. Don't come on me. I can hit you.
Man, maybe that motherfucker's got a video out there with some bukkake bullshit. I don't know. Fuck.
Oh, Danny, that's good. That's good. They saw he had a weak chin and knew he'd have weak sperm.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I'm telling you.
That's fucking funny shit, though. And then fucking, when he walked in, he was already dizzy in the first place. Like, are you okay, sir? Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
And
He looked like that dude that Marzi showed on Leanne's the other night.
That's funny.
That dude was having a hard problem with fucking gravity and shit.
That's right, Carmela. Take your weak seeds and kick rocks. But yeah. And then Danny, I agree with that also. And just the fact that, I mean, so if you put Mark's head on Jim's body,
yeah,
dude,
looks like an alien.
Jim has the bitch tits.
Yeah,
Mark's never shown enough to see. Nice
to show his legs. Look at my legs. Look at my legs.
Look at mine. Now look at yours. Now look at mine. I'll tell you what, mine has more hair on them. It's no shave November, motherfucker. If men can have it, women can have it too. Just saying.
I guarantee you, both of you got fucking Daisy Dukes.
And red stilettos.
What the actual fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Wears it to the... Oh, I'm sorry. He doesn't wear them to the gym because you don't wear those to the gym.
Oh, no.
Just everywhere else.
I mean, you might get that sucker caught that little conveyor belt on the treadmill and rip that heel right off of there. And then you really would be lopsided. That would suck.
He's doing deadlifts. What's fucking stilettos?
With his red stilettos. You know what? I might go join a fucking gym just so I can fucking take those shoes in there and get on the weight machine and listen to them fucking red stilettos on the live stream. That would be fucking
hilarious.
Okay. Man, oh man. Yeah, that would be the shit right there. I might have to work on that.
That motherfucker got some strong ass fucking ankles, I'll tell you that much.
Well, as much as he pranced around in them, I guess so. I do my little turn on the catwalk.
Oh, shit.
On the catwalk. Yeah.
I bet you that motherfucker, when he walks in those bitches, he like kicks that foot out like a horse and shit. God damn.
Oh my goodness. I could just imagine. Like I have a visual that is so funny.
And his head's, all fried up. He's so proud of himself. You know what I mean? Look at me. I can walk in these bitches.
Just proud. Loud and proud. Well, maybe he needs to just show us that.
Right.
Richie, absolutely. Absolutely. Without a doubt. That's Norse, right? You gotta work. A Band-Aid. Norse, that's so funny. His ass talking about coming in at about 9. 9. What exactly are we talking here? We're up in the ante on this. Prove it. If it's over 9 centimeters, prove it. I don't think it is. I don't. High estrogen, low testosterone.
Su 13.
Hmm?
Su 13.
What is 23?
13.
But I thought you said tu 13?
I said Su 13.
Su 13. I was like, what?
Like SUR.
Would be
Su 13.
Sur.
Su 13.
Sur.
13.
Come on, Ruben.
13.
You're Hispanic part. half
Yeah.
part Hispanic. You should be able to roll your tongue.
I can, but like not all the time. You know what I mean? It's like the white part of me don't want to let me do that. I'm racist to myself.
You swear. Blame the white lady.
Right? How come you don't know Spanish?
Right? It's all our fault. It's all our fault. It's all the white
Right.
lady's fault.
Su 13.
Sur 13. Oh, well, look, I did it on one side, but not the other one.
So 9 is
Roddy
not
said, Roddy said motorboat talk again.
it.
What? Danielle, you probably do.
She
I
probably
probably do
does.
too.
She probably does.
Una más cerveza.
Uh,
Carmela said you're MS-13.
Fuck no. Fuck that shit. No, I'm a Southsider. Fucking MS-13. Fuck that shit.
This is for the raza.
Far from that shit.
Salvadorian?
That's what the MS-13 is. And the rivals,
Oh.
18th Street.
Oh,
18th Street would be more towards my way.
gotcha. Lady Luck,
Thank
the
you, Danny.
extent to what people will go out of not being able to handle the truth or receiving the same behavior back that they dish out to others. Yeah.
Right. But it's, you know,
What-
when that happens, they just up the ante, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And who wins? You know,
What do they win?
is there a winner? If ever, is there a winner?
You got me.
I think
Well,
there's only winners the only winners there is that people learn something and choose to eventually just do the right thing, whichever they think that is, I guess.
Yeah, well, apparently a lot of people on here don't fucking care to do the
And
right
if they're
thing.
like that on here, are they like that really in real life? I mean,
I don't know about
that's
anybody
the
else. Pretty much what you see is what you get with me.
right?
Richie. That ain't no fucking lie. Oh, that ain't no
shit.
lie.
We should post that shit the fuck up.
I know, Roddy. But he could at that point he'd move the goalpost and call it his racing winner's stripe. You know what?
Right.
I'd probably give it to him.
He probably thinks of that stripe. He's like a unicorn or some shit.
Honey, a unicorn has a horn on
Yeah,
the top
but
of their head, not
that's
a
something
disease down the middle of their face.
than a zebra.
Yes. I was thinking more of kind of like a lineback dun horse. Yep. All right, Joy Perry. You have a good night.
Yeah, good night, Joy. I'm surprised Joy didn't call
We're
and
gonna
give
wrap
us.
it up. I got about 7 more minutes
There
till
you go.
my timer is on.
Yeah.
Correct. Actually, we can do 2. We can do 2 more minutes and then we'll be good. Because my ass, I'm tired.
Like a
Tired.
jellyfish.
I'll probably end up sleeping all fucking day tomorrow. I hope it does get cold though. They said it's supposed to get cold.
Is it?
Yep. We'll see.
Can you
This is
feel it in your
Texas.
bones?
This motherfucker is more bipolar than Angel. Just saying, our weather is fucking bipolar.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the weatherman's like, it's gonna come a turd floater, and the day comes, it's 110 degrees and not a drop of water in sight.
Right.
That's how this shit works.
How does that? How did they used to be able to do this shit proper back in the days? And these days with the technology, they can't get shit right. Not a fucking thing.
I don't think they ever have gotten it right. That's the only job that you can go to and do your job, it not be right, and still keep your job.
Get awards for that shit. Getting shit ass backwards. Here you go. Here's your award.
Right. No doubt. Don't be taken in by the gangs. Make sure you verify everything. Check, double check. And if you want to remain anonymous, you have that right.
Absolutely.
Period.
Absolutely.
So that's 3 hours, 25 minutes in. I'm no stand-up guy. I cannot go for 8 hours. I don't know how he does that shit.
He's got it.
Yeah, he does. He does. He's like the Energizer Bunny.
He's fucking committed. I mean, like he's committed. You know, he's like,
absolutely.
fuck that motherfucker. You hear me, you son of a bitch.
What, I got you triggered? I got you triggered now, boy.
Triggered, yeah.
That's why I'm gonna get this pin and I'm gonna stick it right here. And thank you, Booter. Thank you, Booter. Don't look him directly in the eye. I fucking love it, man. I love listening to him. He's where it's at.
It's just funny. And then Maureen and Bella came up last night. That shit was funny too. They were trying to outdrink each other.
Okay. I know that was pretty fun. I had a great time. I really did. And I would do that again.
Yeah.
I would even have a drink with them next time.
Right.
So yeah.
Have a drink of water.
Yeah, whatever. I like
salty water.
Look, I like this. I'm not. I guess I'm a short glass of tea. I'm a short shot of whiskey. I don't know. But yeah.
Even Danielle came up.
Huh?
Even Danielle came up.
Oh, on his show last night? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good time. Yeah, don't look my booter in the eye. Don't look directly in the eye. I think I might have a squirrel in my attic.
What the fuck?
Or maybe that's just acorns falling off the tree. Because I keep hearing something and I can't tell if it's like footsteps, like little tiny critter footsteps.
Well, you guys got fucking them damn snakes that fly, so fuck that shit. What if it's a snake?
No, I think it was probably like a bird had it and dropped it. I don't think it's no damn flying snakes.
No, man. I could see that motherfucker just looking at me like he seen me far, far away walking. He's like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker. Watch this shit.
Yes, not in the brown eye. No, not in the brown eye. We're not going there. Don't get me started talking about the fucking butt plug in the cat. I think that's the moment that things really went left. Oh God!
What the fuck? I was like, what?
I'm losing my voice.
What are you talking about?
And I said the whole thing wrong until somebody resent it to me, and oh my God, it was Ooh, Lord, I'm a hot mess, and I love it.
How the fuck does that even come up? And then how the fuck does that even work?
I told y'all earlier, I have a twisted sense of humor.
I ain't twisted. That's it's oddly oddly nasty ass.
Oh shit! But I mean, if you could just catch a visual of that shit, right?
Not really.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about it hitting the cat. That's all.
Oh, okay. So like not the entirety of the thing, like just to where
Well,
the
I
action
mean,
of the thing's
not
flying.
just like, yeah, exactly, Norse. He always does this shit. Oh man. No way, lady. Look, I would have died. I've been like in chat. I'd have been putting the damn little siren emoji in there. It's like, abort mission. Abort mission. You're butt plugging shit. These people are crazy. I'm telling you. I think I might be losing a little bit. Uh-oh. What was that, Inky? Oh, she said I woke up to I don't know what. What part were we at? 'Cause we talked about a whole lot tonight. I was so
Right.
stuck when I started.
Just think about any other time you woke up and we were on panel. It's probably the same fucking thing.
Look, I'm gonna have to go edit this now so I can take this last part and separate it from the first part because I might have some students out there watching me. Hey, it's not fair when you mute.
Oh my god. Oh, if students are watching, like, does teacher seem full of shit or what?
I'll have one of what she's on. I bet
What
you
the
will.
fuck?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Teacher don't seem right, y'all.
Well, what had happened was she started trying a new. We're not going to go there. We're not going to go there.
They're gonna be like, is that the homework?
Let's, okay, class.
It's the pop quiz.
For You're making me cry. Now I'm gonna get emotional. Don't do it. It's like all of a sudden, it's like you have a fucking pseudo pregnancy hormone that shoots out and you start crying. You've laughed so hard and you're just like, sometimes I don't know how to deal with that much stimulation.
Pop quiz, assholes.
Look, you made me think about the damn butt plug again when you said pop. Sorry. Anyway, I know, Inky. It just happens to turn left somewhere along there, and I'm like, woo, pump the brakes, burger. Like, oh shit, we went past 3:30. Now we can either do 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, or we could just go to the 4-hour mark. Yes, Norris, assimilation.
3.14, isn't that like pi or some shit?
No, that's 3. Wait, it's 3.14 is pi r squared. 3.174, 3.14. I think it's 3.14. I don't know. Fuck. I have no idea. Right.
Quiz, assholes.
Yeah, I feel like that little Chinese dude on 16 Candles. Was that
Yeah.
What's happening, Hoss?
What's happening?
Bueller. All right. Oh, this is
the one from Goonies, the little kid. Got all them gadgets and shit.
Oh man, this is what I get for fucking thinking I'm 20 again. Thinking I can stay up fucking nights on end and shit with no sleep and not. Before you know it, I'm gonna be seeing fucking pink elephants flying across the room. I'm just joking.
It's just me walking by naked.
Would it be pink? Ask my friend.
Haven't seen it in a while.
Well, if I find it, I'll tell it to come back home. Just don't turn your monitor around, your camera around the other way, and let it sit on the side of your desk. Because I'm gonna talk shit.
Instead of the mirror being up on top of the bed, it's on the floor and shit.
Okay? Look at that bottle of lotion over there.
Right. That beat
And
off
it's across
lotion and
another
shit.
side of the room.
Yeah, that means I gotta get up and get this. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. Shit.
Okay?
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. He wears his raspberry beret. Kind of fine.
I was watching cartoons, right?
Store.
Cartoons.
Yeah, some anime bullshit. I was like, thank God it wasn't no damn porn on there.
That would have been fucking awkward, I guess. You know, considering
Yeah.
my feet were plopped up.
Yeah, but I mean, I checked it out first. I made sure to zoom in on it.
Yeah,
And
right. No, I'm just kidding.
see, I did. I did.
There
When
probably
you
was
first
porn
sent
on
it to
there.
me, I'm like,
And
is
you
this dude a creeper? If he's watching porn while he's showing me his feet, man, it's gonna be great. And no, there wasn't no porn.
There was no porn. Just feces.
Oh. But I
Pretty
tell you
feces.
what, it's been a good day, Mater. It has been a really good day.
Right on.
Mm-hmm.
On that note.
No, we don't. I told you we done went past the time. We got to keep going a little further.
Oh, what?
It's an OCD thing.
An OCD thing? Why is my
Yes.
phone fucking not powering up? It's actually dying. What the fuck?
Because maybe you don't have the correct charger, Eric Floss. Norris, what do you see? Do you see dead people? That from that movie? That was a line from a movie. Anime porn?
That was in that dude's speech too.
What? That he sees dead people? Hello? Hello?
My bad.
Hola?
Yes.
¿Cómo?
It was not plugged in.
Oh, see?
Yes.
I have ESPN, motherfucker.
ESPN.
Yeah. That's right. I telepathically knew exactly what was going on.
Right.
'Cause,
That shit went from like 80 to 14. Good Lord.
dang. What the heck? What do you got on? You been watching porn on there? Because you know.
Chugging on that bitch that it came out.
That's right. That shit'll use you up, man. It's the devil.
Now it's gonna have a fucking stripe against the cover and shit. Like fucking
it's-
Mark's face.
It's that very, very bad devil. Hmm. Oh, thank you so much, Mountain Baby Girl.
Hey, Mountain Girl.
Man. Have you ever been so tired that you're like, you feel like you need to stay awake? That's what I
Yes.
feel like right now.
Absolutely.
And I mean, I slept, well, I guess I slept 5 hours last night, which, I mean, I guess typical is between 6 and 7.
Well, they say
No,
Nikola Tesla only slept 4 hours.
Yeah, but the night before that, I ended up taking a cat nap.
Siesta.
Is that a cat nap? Is that what that means?
Like a little nap, yeah.
Okay. Oh, you said siesta. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I was like, I'm thinking of Fiesta, the damn Mexican market down there in Houston. The Fiesta grocery stores. I was like, I don't know how that means a cat nap.
It ain't no Piggly Wiggly. Watch your shit. Ain't no fucking other little shop that I'm gonna go to other than a Piggly Wiggly on my bucket list.
Dude, Piggly Wiggly used to be my favorite. They shut them all down here when I was little.
Really?
Yeah. And I'd ask my mom all the time, Is the Piggly Wiggly back open?
How far south do I actually gotta go?
Huh?
How far south do I actually gotta go?
For what?
To go to a Piggly Wiggly.
We don't have them here.
That's what I'm saying. So how far
You gotta go to
south
Mexico? They got them in Mexico?
or east or whatever it is that way?
In Tijuana?
No,
Oh.
they got them in Tijuana. Who said?
Yes, you're right about that.
You know, and I only saw that shit in the movie. That movie called Mud with Matthew McConaughey. For some reason, Piggly Wiggly. That's a fucking dandy ass name for a grocery store.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I loved it. It was so catchy.
It is, right?
They closed them down, and I used to love saying it. So I would ask my mom all the time if they reopened the Piggly Wiggly. And you too, Mountain Girl.
Have a good night.
Oh shit! Is that a bed?
Where?
Is that what that's supposed to be? And she said, "Gotta get back to." I don't know what that emoji is.
Oh, a casino thing.
Oh, you're gambling?
Yeah, chingadera.
Oh, okay. There we go. I guess I need to look at that. Look at this thing in the YouTubes and not the StreamYards.
Good luck. Yeah, good luck. Shoot. Hope you win the jackpot.
What is hentai? Is that hentai?
I think it's like a tattooing, but it comes off eventually. I think.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Yep. The lady up at the store, from where I live, she used to get it on her.
North said it's Japanese anime porn.
Oh, shit. Are you for real?
Is it really? Like, I honestly, I thought it was like some
Ruben.
Indian tattooing and shit.
Ruben's getting me fucked up over here. I'm be walking in and talking about, can I get some hentai?
Oh shit!
Be like,
what the fuck is that shit called? I want to say it's called the same shit.
Oh wow, Danny, that's weird. What the hell do y'all be watching? Man, they have that kind of stuff on TV. Oh, hentai is Indian tattoo junk.
Oh, well, see, man. Come on, potato.
Well, apparently, when Danny L and Norse Code talk about it, it's anime porn.
If those two are talking, yeah, then I'm pretty sure it's going to be porn no matter what.
I never really, porn is so cheesy. I don't get it. Norse said henna. Oh my God.
Henna?
Huh?
Hennessy?
Right? Henna?
There are henna tattoos. What the fuck is going on here? I'm confused.
Well, that might be because they're speaking a foreign language.
Right? Good Lord.
Mixing your henna with hentai, and well, good luck. Might be interesting. Right. Interesting. You could henna the hentai on you. Just saying. And then, like, you could do you get a fat person and do it on their belly. And then when their belly bounces, it makes it look like they're talking or something. I don't know. Okay. I need to go to bed. That's what I need to do. Because I'm fixing to start this crazy babble shit that I do.
You're talking about the dreams you're going to have right now.
For real. I'm be on here tomorrow talking about, dude, let me tell you what I dreamed about last night.
Everybody's going to be hearing like some hentai porn or whatever the fuck it is.
Perverted porn.
Right.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
I'm going to have to look these words up now. God dang it.
I'm not even crossing that threshold. Nope. 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 I've gone too far in the last 48 hours as it is.
Right?
Yep.
Don't do it, Watcher.
I probably need to get up and go to church in the morning and repent.
Right? Need some Jesus. We all do.
Hey, yep. I never have enough. Never have too much of him.
Mm-mm.
Just can't. And as heathenistic as I sometimes am, thank God he loves me.
Right.
For real. I'm like Miranda Lambert. Jesus loves a heart like mine. Thank you, Sally, for being here. I appreciate it. And
Yeah.
I appreciate your super
Sticker chat.
chat. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah. We don't just thank
the people.
I repeat.
We the people.
Thank you for the super chats. Bless you. Everybody have a good night. Watching, you're going crazy. You have a good night, Watching.
All right, you too, Ruben. Take it easy. I appreciate you. All right. Well, you guys, we hung in there. We did the damn thing. 3 hours, 46 minutes, 11 seconds. Y'all know how it goes. While you're out there being blessed, be a blessing to someone else. Y'all come back now. You hear?